1, 2, 3.
Karate. Yeah.
Defense is my specialty.
It looks like a sturgeon.
Combat.
Back off my dick.
Sex.
Don't think I won't slap you.
The Jewish rainbow?
You wanna Snickers and chill?
Mind control. Hey everyone, welcome to the Savage Podcast.
Glad to have you, motherfuckers.
You hate cats?
Yeah.
Do you?
I mean, I just don't. What did you call them the other day in your last session? You said they're.
The assholes of the world.
But they're unpredictable and assholes.
Yeah, they are assholes. They're assholes. Cats are assholes.
Yeah.
Cats are
They
assholes.
can be. They like shit in places around your house because you didn't let them do something.
Does the word cunt offend you?
Um,
Okay, good, because they're
No.
cunts.
Yeah. Let's put it this way.
we use that a lot with my group of friends.
There's a box.
Joel Jameson.
That's the guy.
Yeah.
Who's this guy?
Not sure if he has a regular podcast. Joel Jameson.
Never heard
Guess
of him.
he's a MMA, like trains some MMA guys. I don't know if he's like just MMA or.
Okay. Joel Jameson. We'll find him. And what do you want that window closed, Jay? Is that what you're pointing at? That you don't want the
hear it?
listeners to hear? You want me to close that window?
Can you hear it?
Yeah.
Don't want him to hear the hookers outside.
Help. We're only half buried.
Help.
Good? Yeah, cats are fucking assholes. Here's the deal. You got a box in your house that something shits in and it's unflushable.
Mhm.
You got to fucking go and scoop that shit out. They're
Yeah.
assholes. And and then they walk around like they're the fucking king shit.
Tell me how you really feel.
And then they go on your counter and lick things.
That's the word. I will not eat food from a person who has cats. You know, you get people who come in
do weird stuff.
during the holidays and like, I baked cookies. And it's like, you have 7 cats. I'm not going near that.
When
Yeah.
I worked at a branch, there was this one lady who brought in like cookies, and I just started there. So the one lady who like worked like right next to me, she's like, "Don't eat those." I was like, "No." She's like, "Yeah, we throw those out."
What? Oh,
Like a whole tray of cookies.
'Cause she had
like,
cat?
She brought. Yeah, she's like, she's got massive amounts of cat.
oh, that's not. See, that's unhealthy. They get up on that shit and they don't give a fuck, dude.
Yeah.
You know.
Do you like cats?
No.
Do I like cats?
Yeah.
I used to. Now I don't like animals.
Because he doesn't like cats. Tell him because it's because of me.
When I met Joe,
He stopped.
He said, "If you're gonna be my friend, you can't like cats anymore."
kinda, and then
Yep.
we did this. Now it's a tradition.
Yeah.
We went to the what was it the PetSmart?
Yep.
The pet store.
It was either PetSmart or Pet. It was something.
Pet Peeve.
Yeah, one of those.
And we let the cats go,
Yeah.
and then we each picked one out, ran at it, and fucking booted it across across the room.
And it was all good.
Yeah.
And then
Best friends.
best friends immediately. Then we high-fived and it
Yeah.
was cool as fuck.
Yeah.
I
And then
had-
people started following us on Twitter.
Yeah.
I started hating them because I used to babysit this 2 kids, and they had a cat. And when I put the kids to bed, the cat would like stare at me and then like dart across the room and like dart across the room. I'm like, what the hell are you doing?
That's
So I would put it in the basement
yeah. Well,
and
they're
lock it down there.
they are creepy as fuck.
Yeah.
All of their ends are pointy. You go to pet its stomach and they attack you. It's like a bear trap. They don't
Yeah.
give a fuck about you.
And I'm allergic to them.
I'm allergic to them too.
Whoa.
Yeah.
see?
There you go.
That's only person number 4 this week. that
Yeah.
I've
Yeah, I
met.
know, right?
Wow. That's
like
cool.
I can be around them, but I'll start to get stuffy and
I can be around them, but I
Sneezy
start
and-
to get angry and stabby.
Yeah.
You know.
That's how they based the movie The Hulk on that.
Yeah. When I get upset about cats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I called Hollywood.
Yeah.
And then I was like,
And-
did you ever see fucking Joe?
Have you met Joe?
Have you met Joe and I see a cat walk by? His clothes fucking rip off of him and his muscles start bulging and he just starts running and then he kicks the...
And I couldn't claim the rights to it because they made him green, and everyone knows I'm
Yeah.
not green. I'm
Yeah.
a nice, rich mahogany.
They changed it just enough
Yeah.
to not give you royalties,
Yeah.
which is bullshit.
Welcome to the Savage Podcast, you sick fucks. We've got the lovely Mandy. Do you like Amanda or Mandy?
well, my official name is Amanda, but I go by Mandy.
She goes by
I
Mandy.
do.
Just shove that in her face. Don't be afraid.
Intern.
We fired that. She's gone.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
That's why we don't have coffee
I was
today.
gonna say, where's the new one?
We have
we had-
coffee cups.
We had to go
But
to.
we don't have
If you
coffee.
notice, these are full of pens
Yeah.
and not coffee.
I
'cause-
thought
Yeah.
you had like 100 applicants.
yeah, well, they all suck, and they got fired too.
It's hard to find good help these days.
You right.
It really is.
You right.
After
you
we
right.
picked Sheila, we took the rest of them and just threw them out, not thinking that we would ever need them again.
Yeah.
And
wow,
then she
were
came
we
in.
wrong? Were we? What a sob story. Gone.
Yeah.
Fired. And you like Mandy, right?
I do like Mandy.
Now here's a
Most
question,
people call me Mandy.
because I know that's a super German name. Your last name.
Yes.
That's super German.
Yes.
Can't be anything else. It starts with Hell, so there
Yeah.
you go. Is it Hellinger or Hellinger?
Well, in Germany they say Hellinger,
Yeah.
and in America we say Hellinger.
What do you? So you say Hellinger?
Hellinger.
Okay.
Yeah. But my grandparents were born and raised in Germany, and my dad was born there too.
No shit.
Yep.
Do
And
they
then
speak
they-
the German?
Yes.
Oh, before the
Yes.
Germans get here. Everybody in the pool now.
That was good. They're originally from Hungary. They were born in Hungary.
I was
But
born hungry,
then
too.
Exactly, we all were.
Yeah.
And then during World War II, they had to go back to Germany.
No shit.
So they're like Hungarian of German descent.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah.
That is cool.
That's
Yeah.
cool. That's
So
pretty neat.
during World War II, they were basically kicked out of their homes. My grandpa went to like a Russian concentration camp.
Get the fuck out.
Yeah. So he was there for a majority of the war. And then my grandma, they were from the same town, my grandma and grandpa. They grew up together. They're friends. And like 10 years apart. And then my grandma and her family and his family got basically booted out of their town, sent back to their country of original descent, which way back when they came from Germany. So went back to Germany. Then after the war ended, my grandpa basically walked on foot from Russia to Germany back home.
Jesus.
Yeah.
I've never
And-
done anything like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
And
What-
found
he's a savage.
yeah,
Wow.
found my grandma, found the town.
I would've
and
took a
wrote-
taxi.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have never left. This is way too much work.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, pretty crazy.
That's
and then
fucking
my dad
sweet.
was
That's
born
a
in
great
Germany,
story.
and yeah, they came over when he was like 2.
Get the fuck out. And then your parents, and then
Then they met.
and then the lovely
yeah.
Amanda Hellinger,
That's right.
the lovely, beautiful, savage as fuck, strong. Why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself? I think everybody at this point knows that she's deals in kettlebells,
Yes.
certified personal training, and you are certified through Strong First.
Yep.
Okay, tell us. Let's start there because I think that's an important part. What is Strong First?
So Strong First is a company that is founded by, it's basically a school of strength, was founded by Pavel Tatusilin, who was
The Russian.
Yes, the Russian, who
Here
brought.
we are back in the Eastern Bloc.
That's right.
Goddamn.
Brought kettlebells to the U.S. I think it was in like 1998. And he originally started Dragon Door with the RKC.
Sure.
And then him and John Duquesne kind of had I think a falling out. I really don't know what happened there. Then they split. And in 2012, he founded Strong First.
Wow.
So some people get certified through Strong First. Some get certified through RKC. RKC still does exist.
Okay.
Originally, I was going to go with RKC because it was the only company that was around for kettlebells. And then right when I was about to go get my certification, a lady that I know that originally went was like, hold off. You know, there's some turmoil right now.
Sure.
And then I waited to go to Strong First. So School of Strength, great community to be involved in. And that's where my SFG level 1 and level 2 is through.
Wow.
Wow.
Yep.
That's a great back. Wow. That,
Yeah,
that
I know.
just blew my mind.
I know that's a lot. It's a lot to go through. And I know.
I honestly was thinking that you were gonna come in here and be like, okay, well, it's made out of steel, and because I don't know what I'm talking about when it comes to it, but that is fucking great that our listeners now know the background stories.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's pretty rigorous training. It probably was like a 4-month process of training beforehand. You're tested on certain strength skills. So basically you're standing in a line when you come to the testing day. It's SFG level 1 is a 3-day course. Level 2 is a 2-day course. It's pretty rigorous training all these 3 days. And then at the end, the last day, you're standing like in this line with people and you're getting tested on all these different strengths.
Wow.
So there's military press and front squat. So you're basically standing there and these people are just walking around you, basically inspecting your movement.
Wow.
the whole time.
Sounds like a Tuesday night for me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Except I'm not using a kettlebell.
Mm-hmm.
Just showing that ass. Yeah, that's What's the during the actual certification? What's the heaviest kettlebell that they have you do anything with?
So your testing bells are based on your weight. So mine were two 16-kilo kettlebells, which were 35 pounds each. For most men, it's two 24-kilo
So you use
kettlebells.
two of them.
Yeah, so
two
everything
35
is,
pound. Okay.
and things have changed. Like now, like level 1 is more like single bell stuff, whereas when I went, it was all tested with double bells. So
Let me explain
double
something
swing,
to the
double
listeners.
front squat.
These get the low 35 pounds, two kettlebells, the things you do with them, it's fucking rigorous. We're strong guys. We're real strong guys. We throw people around.
You're right.
It's not easy. This girl is strong as fuck. As fuck. It's embarrassing to me because she does things and it's a lot of technique.
Joe's really strong too. He just thinks he's not.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
No, he knows he is.
It's tough.
How strong is he? I'm gonna put him on the spot. How strong is he?
Well, why don't we have questions for her, so why don't we start with the question that you sent in to my phone?
Do it. I'm excited.
Is Sav Joe as bad as he makes it sound at kettlebells? At training, he's one of the stronger guys there, even though he's one of the smallest. And he seems to be getting stronger. What's the real deal? #handsome. #aren't his forearms huge? Sav J from across the table. So
I sent that one in.
Nice.
So
I like it.
that's Jay's question.
So
This is bad.
Joe is really strong. He just sometimes doesn't think he is.
Yeah, I guess so. It's the technique is what
It's
fuck.
the technique that really gets you with kettlebell. So you could be doing a heavy bell, but your technique could be horrendous, and I watch you and I want to cringe and I die inside.
She dies inside.
Yeah. So Joe picked up that technique really quickly.
Mm-hmm.
So just a few correctives, and he was swinging a pretty decently sized bell. So I think he was doing a 36 kilo.
Yeah,
Which is 70
70
pounds.
70 pounds.
And I definitely think you could do more. We just are building up
Yeah,
his strength
and
and his technique. So sometimes going a little bit heavier helps with your technique and helps you in that hinge position of the swing. A lot of people squat their swings,
sure.
and a swing is not a squat, it's a hinge.
So only 70 pounds. Let me explain something to everybody listening.
Yeah,
70. Okay, so I'm a big guy.
you're a big guy,
70 pounds.
and you're fucking handsome. Let's get that out there. He's handsome. He's not only big, he's handsome.
Thank you. I don't know where I was going now.
Doesn't matter.
That conversation.
To Handsomeville.
And we're back.
Next topic.
Yeah. So 70 pounds. If you don't think 70 pounds is a lot, and you're like, oh yeah, I curl more than. Go lift 70 pounds and fucking swing it up. Try and clean it. Try and fucking.
Yeah.
In a kettlebell form, but doing it correctly. You can't cheat. You cheat your fucking self. You cheat the game.
Yeah, no bending your back. Everything's got to be done correctly.
Right.
You're using
That's
your
the fuck of
hips
it.
and your glutes. It's not like you're using your arms to raise that up. No, you should feel nothing in your arms and your shoulders if you're doing a swing correctly.
Yeah.
Should all be hamstrings, glutes,
And that's
quads.
And that's how you taught me I was doing it right, is when those things started to hurt. When it was my back and my arms, it was like,
Right.
oh, yeah. But then when you do it right and you're building the things that kettlebells focus on, which is, like we talked about, your core, your quads, and that ass.
Like a power clean.
Yeah, power
Yeah.
clean.
Except you're using.
It's very similar.
Yeah.
The explosive power you use in a power clean is very similar to what you're using in a swing.
Right.
So when you're doing a clean, that beginning position where your hips are back, your knees are just slightly bent, that's the start of a swing.
Sure.
But now you're taking that bar that you would normally do a power clean with, and you're splitting it into two, and now you have to. You can't cheat one way or the other, and you can't average things out. It's fucking how much? 70 pounds.
Yeah.
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 And you have to stabilize.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I don't even.
And
wanna
her
talk about
technique
this.
is like when I watch her do it, it's flawless. It's like
You're so kind.
No, but for real, she really is. It's flawless. And when I look at it now, the reason I picked up quickly is because you remember when you and I met each other back in February
Yeah, you sniffed my belly button.
to make sure you weren't Greek,
Right.
and then I had been working with kettlebells. Now I started with a lighter bell, So when Mandy says you need a heavier bell sometimes to facilitate some of these movements, it's true. I started with like a 24-pound bell,
Right.
and I was doing stuff off of Onnit.com. I brought you some stuff, by the way.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah,
Thank
you got a little care package.
Ooh,
What do you think of that?
Thanks.
It's all roofies.
He owes me.
I do. We'll get to that next.
It's a bottle of roofie.
Yeah, you have to take it all at once.
Trying
now.
Trying to finish them before the night's over.
Just doing lines of roofie. Just crack them open. So, yeah, I lost where the hell I was.
That's
But
okay.
either way,
Talking about going lighter, or sometimes going heavier.
yeah. So I had a
pulls you in a technique.
good 9 months
Right.
under my belt because I was doing them about 2 or 3 months before I met you.
Mm-hmm.
Just from Onnit and Joe Rogan and Keith Weber, who's a kettlebell guy. I think he's through Dragon Door. I think.
Well,
or-
Keith Weber?
Yeah, Keith Weber. He's got a DVD called Extreme Kettlebell Cardio or something like that.
Yeah.
But I was doing all these things, and I thought I was doing them right, But I was using this light bell, and then the first day with you, the bell was so much larger. I was like, oh, God, I thought it was sweet. And I wasn't. I was shaking like a chihuahua shitting peach pits, dude.
But that's the difference between working with an actual certified trainer and
Watching YouTube.
YouTubing it.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
And that goes
definitely.
with anything.
Yeah.
Right.
Anything.
Because you're not going to learn all the tension techniques that you need when you're using kettlebells
Yeah.
that you would learn from a certified trainer.
And you highlight
So,
a lot of things. You point out the little dynamics.
Yeah,
Like that little
what
thing
you should
that
be feeling.
touch my butt with. What is that? That fucking noodle?
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
It's not nearly as kinky or as great as it sounds.
Okay.
She's
You see how
holding.
mad I just got?
Yeah.
I make him bring his butt back to a noodle.
To a noodle, which isn't the first,
Yeah.
Saturday night.
We'll talk about that later.
Easy.
Just
So-
to get that hinge technique.
Yeah, get that hinge technique.
Hashtag hinge technique.
Yeah,
That's
you heard it here first. Okay, so you got certified through here.
Yeah, and I'm certified through NISM for a certified personal trainer.
Okay.
So that's what I did first. So certified personal trainer. Then I did some, was training some group boot camp classes, doing some one-on-one training. That's where I started in like 2011.
Okay.
Then got certified through Strong first while I was there.
Here-
with the company and then left.
Here's the big question, and this is the one because I know why I got into it, but what made you go into kettlebells? Did you see someone doing it, or
Well, it started
do
because
you
I was,
just like
I
big
was,
black balls? Because I do. That's why I got
we
it.
know Joe does.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I was working out. Jay wants to say something.
No.
No.
I have a couple questions myself, but I want to hear
No.
the answer to this.
No.
Not at all.
Okay.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So I was working out at a location. It was just kind of doing like a boot camp kind of workout circuit. And they had a lot of kettlebells there. So we started using them, and then the one owner went and got certified at RKC, and then she kind of taught us some more things, and I just really took an interest to kettlebells.
Yeah.
So I liked them. They were great for fat loss. I was good at them. You could be really efficient with them. I caught on really quickly. I liked them better than I did barbells. So
Sure,
I
sure.
just took a liking to them. And then I definitely always wanted to get certified. I just kind of took a little bit of time to get
Nice.
there.
And you found a passion. That's
Yeah. So I really did kind of fall in love with them. So
good. That's
Wow.
awesome.
yeah.
What's the heaviest bell you've ever swung?
The Beast, 106 pounds.
That is fucked.
No.
That's fucked.
No.
That's like swinging
No.
Brett. That's swinging Brett between your legs without his hair. That's a terrible.
No.
That's a terrible.
I can't even imagine you doing that.
No.
Yeah. We have a 200 and
She's so fucking. You don't even know.
we have a
That's
208 pound kettlebell. I think it's 208 pounds. It's huge. It's like huge thing with a handle on it.
Yeah.
And we do deadlifts with them. Matt can swing it, my
Kenny?
fiance,
Kenny.
but I can't yet. I would like to at some point.
How much weight is that?
I think it's 200. I think that's 208 pounds. 200
Well, I'm
something around
impressed.
206, 208. I gotta check.
What was your most? You said
6.
106.
106.
Swing.
You look like you're 106 pounds yourself.
Oh gosh,
Thanks.
thanks.
Is that
No.
holy fuck? That means okay.
Yeah, but the thing about what I was telling you before, remember how we were talking about how off air after the podcast was over, we were
Mhm.
talking about how like chicks that are like strong, it's like, they start to get like They look like troll. They look like they need a bridge to live
Like
under.
some CrossFitters
Yeah,
that are just
they
like
get
Matt always says this, like, please don't ever look like that.
Yeah.
They're like boxy
Yeah, please
and
don't.
huge.
But she's got really dense muscle fiber, and you can see it.
Sure.
You can see it.
Gorilla.
This might offend Matt, but like her ass when she's doing a swing, it bends space time.
Okay.
It's like
The space-time continuum?
yeah. If I hit the noodle would shatter.
Yeah.
Yeah,
my friends do tell me that I have a bubble butt.
It is. It's yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's one thing I did notice even being younger. I used to dance my whole life, and I remember like standing at the mirror and at the ballet bar and looking at my butt compared to others, and I was like, wait, there's something wrong
That's
here.
every girl growing up.
Yeah.
That's every girl growing
Yeah.
up.
Do you?
I was
Do,
like, why does hers like go into her leg slowly and mine's like butt leg?
but somehow.
Yeah. Do you know what the space is between like the bottom of the butt cheek and like where the thigh comes in?
Yeah, that's called my
Joey's
that's called my
face.
secret space.
Yeah.
That's my no space.
That's called. Oh boy.
I can't train you anymore.
We're done.
It's called the Teddy Love.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I named it that. That's why I know that.
We named it after yours.
Yeah. Thanks, Jay.
Yeah.
You're my favorite.
Oh my goodness. Did you know that your eyes are the same color as your shirt today?
Oh, well, thanks. I didn't even think about
That wasn't a compliment.
I think that was a compliment.
Okay. You have a nice shirt on.
Thank you.
I had a real question. God damn it.
Was it about kettlebells?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was a good one. What
Yeah.
is that?
This is Apothic Red.
Oh, did you know? Did you know that's my favorite?
Yes, I did.
That's my favorite. Are you a
He
wine
brought
drinker?
it just for you. Yes, I am. You can pour some.
Yeah.
I do like Apothic Red.
It's an easy wine. It goes with everything. You can't go wrong with it. You can eat it with a bison burger.
Yeah.
You can eat it with gluten-free pizza.
Or
you can
a
eat it
brownie.
You can eat it with the spaghetti you were supposed to throw away.
Yeah.
Mmm.
Throw that gluten away, motherfucker.
That sounds gross.
Don't you stare.
That was perfect.
Okay.
You wheeled me in with,
Well, you know what?
that sounds gross.
Before we get into the rest of these fan questions, which we're going to kind of sprinkle out, if people want to get involved in kettlebells and get a hold of you and find you, how do they do that? I had to. Do you know how I found
Yeah,
you?
I don't know
Remember
how
how I
you did.
found
I'm
you?
still intrigued by how you found me because
Yeah.
I asked Joe how he found me, and he's like, "Oh, I Googled you," and I was like, "I Googled myself a few times, and I didn't."
Well,
find
I didn't
me
know your name at the
myself."
pound. At the time, I didn't know her name, so I just what are you writing down?
The question I just remembered it.
Perfect. You should write it down. Definitely.
I just Googled kettlebell trainers in Western New York. Did you try that? You pop right up. You pop right up. I'm just kidding.
Did
I was
pop
going
up?
through your garbage, and there was a.
Is that the night
Yeah.
we went
Yeah.
and you were like, stop here? I was like, all right, cool, I'll stop here. And I'm like, where's Joe going? I
I've
was
been
like,
watching
I don't,
this girl for a few days.
yeah. Check this out.
I don't know what we're doing, but I'm super fucking excited. And before you know it, we were balls deep in this garbage.
He said, "I see all this rogue trash here. I should stop at this house. All this rogue cardboards all over the place. This looks like a cool place."
Yeah. And then you told me to start sniffing the garbage, and I was just, is that?
Yep. That's that hot. That's that hot garbage.
So I went to write down my question, and I wrote down, don't forget to write down the question. I forgot the question. No, I got it. I have a question about your teaching techniques.
My teaching.
We have to know how the fuck they find her first.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, we have to go there,
Okay,
and then,
and
we're
then
gonna
we'll go there.
and then we're gonna get to
Look in her garbage. We figured it out.
Okay, nailed it. Yeah, right. Fine. So let's say I want to train. Let's say there's a listener right now that's like, I'm in Buffalo. I want to do this.
Yeah.
How?
Perfect. So I'm on Facebook, Mandy Hellinger. You can
Okay.
reach out to me that
Fired.
I hate you.
way. Yeah, I know.
I
I'm
hate you.
sorry. I'm sorry.
I've got a Facebook.
If you go to the Strong First site and you're playing around on Strong First, my name actually will pop up on the side if you type in, or it goes by location.
Oh, so if you do,
So if you're in the Buffalo area, type in like a Buffalo zip code, my name will pop up on the side.
Oh shit.
Or you can search me on Strong First by going to look for like instructors in your area,
Okay.
or you can just email me.
And what's your email?
I will give that to you. So it's A Hellinger, HELLINGER 644
Mm-hmm.
at gmail.com.
Nice.
Don't forget the .com.
Accent. Yeah, an accent on the HELL because that's what it's like when
Yeah,
you're throwing those.
Hellraiser, Hellinger.
Those first couple lessons are cute. And then it's like, then I walked, it was like we did, the introductory lessons. And then she was like, all right, circuit time. I was like, oh boy. Pull-ups, planks.
Jesus.
Ugh.
Yeah, Joe was pretty
No.
sweaty the one day.
That's hot.
Yeah.
Can you explain that? I just want to hear it.
Like, he was so sweaty. So we use chalk when we're
Yeah.
playing around with kettlebells. Just to help, the bell. Some of the bells we have, these two, they're older kinds that we got. I don't love them. I think they like increase hand sweatage,
Yeah, they do.
if that's a term.
They do.
So
they pull the sweat out of your
yeah,
fucking
so
hand.
they make your hands like extra sweaty. So we use chalk. So the one day I'm running Joe through this circuit. We were doing supersets, I think, that day.
Superset, you hear that?
Supersets.
Superset. I did it.
Hashtag superset.
And he was so sweaty, like the chalk wasn't even working on his hands.
No.
He'd put it on and it would just like
Absorb into my
it.
skin. Yeah. Whole pieces of
I'm like, you can rub a little bit more on it.
Yeah, I was being generous. It looked like shoving a log through a wood chipper. It was just disappearing.
Wow.
Gone.
Yeah, he was pretty sweaty. He's like, sorry, I'm sweating everywhere. I'm like,
Yeah,
okay.
I sweat. I sweat.
Yeah.
I've always, even. Like,
I'm a big sweater too, so I totally get it.
doesn't really show.
Oh, I do.
Yeah, do you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just like on my face. I'm a heavy face sweater.
You're a face sweater? It's just awkward. just my face sweats.
Just, well, not just.
Put some chalk on that face.
Put her in white face.
But like my face sweats more than my armpit.
Do you use deodorant?
On your eyebrows.
Yeah.
I think I killed my sweat glands when I was in high school. So,
Over deodorizing or over sweating?
well, I had like an excessive sweating problem in high school, and I was like, Doc, what do I do for this sweating problem?
What did he say?
So he gave me this like stuff you put on your armpits, and it like stung when you put it on.
Oh, it's a chemical.
Yeah. So basically, I think it just like killed my sweat glands.
Okay, we should probably check that out because
Yeah.
I don't think
Yeah,
they
that
do that anymore.
that
That's
doctor
not
needs to be
good.
It was called dry sol.
Yeah,
it was
that's
They
like
took that off the market. How long ago did you do this?
in high school. So that's
super illegal.
super long time
Sure,
ago.
sure. Yeah, that's bad.
Wow.
That
I'm
doesn't
old
sound
like Joe.
Yeah, she's only dry sol rhymes with Lysol.
Yeah.
And those are both terrible. They were
Yeah.
giving her wood cleaner for her armpit.
Wow.
The doctor was so bad. He was like, we need
Ma'am, we can't help you.
we need a wood cleaner for her. We need to detect these sweat glands beneath the skin.
my
Like,
goodness.
Doc, I go to school and like my armpits are all sweaty.
No, fired.
No.
We're firing those sweat glands. What's your question?
Oh, do you have a question?
No, you
Oh.
had a question. I
You
said,
got so
okay.
intrigued. You're like, okay, this is on your teaching techniques.
Okay.
Are you more aggressive or like aggressive assertive, or are you more of the positive one? I need to know.
Well, I'm positive,
I
but
can
I'm
answer
not
that.
like annoying.
No, I can
I think
answer
I'm
that.
pretty chill, but I make you get your work done and
Mhm.
work hard.
Mhm.
But I'm not like, 10 more, hurry it up. And I'm not like, oh yeah, hurry it up, good job.
She's like
I'm like chill but assertive
super chill.
and efficient.
But you don't want to, I don't know. There's something about her you don't want to fail.
Hmm.
You know?
You're afraid you'll let me down.
I'm afraid of letting her down.
I think it's because she can do it with a heavy fucking weight,
Yeah.
and when you're walking around all bulky and just jacked out of your mind, and then you have
When you
a
got guns like
106
these,
pound
yeah,
girl.
you got guns like these, and then she's just throwing shit around.
Right.
Yeah, you got to make sure you.
It's
one
taken me years though to get there. I mean, this has been a work in progress.
I know.
My get up didn't start at 32 kilos. So
So if I was doing a technique wrong, how would you correct that? I kind of want to hear you say it. Is that possible? Okay,
yeah,
so for example,
yeah.
okay.
So if you were, I get where you're going.
He's already nervous.
So,
He's sweating like a blind. Yeah.
Yeah. I just put chalk
So-
on my eyebrows.
if you were doing something wrong, we kind of reverse engineer it and
Mhm.
break it down.
Okay.
So if you're doing your swing and it's not efficient or something's not going right with your hinge, we're going to go back and look at your deadlift
Mhm.
and look at your hinge techniques a little bit closer. And then we would assess the situation from there and see maybe it's a drill, maybe it's mobility, maybe it's strength, maybe it's just technique, maybe it's hip flexors. So we would just
Mhm.
do a little bit of testing and seeing what works best for you.
So breaking down each little dynamic of it.
Breaking it down, kind of, reverse engineering it, just seeing what we need to work on. Like Joe at first was squatting his swing.
Okay.
So we needed to go back and work on the hinge a little bit. So we focused a little bit on deadlifts, and focus there because that's the foundation.
Right.
And then we focused on the hinge a little bit. So we went and did some hinges with a band. So we would step into a band that was attached to a squat rack. So the band would kind of pull your hips back if you weren't like grounded with your feet and you weren't squeezing your glutes and doing the right movements that you're supposed to, and then the band would pull your hips back, so you get that feeling of pulling your hips back versus and then having your knees bend versus bending your knees to have your hips.
Right. And it really helps you isolate. Remember we were talking about muscle isolation and like focusing and stuff. It really helps you do that.
And some people who maybe have too high of a hip hinge, the cue for that could be squat your swing.
Right.
So for that would just let them bend their knees a little bit more. But Joe was the opposite. He had a squatty potty swing.
Yeah, squatty potty.
Squatty potty.
Yeah, that's Joe.
Welcome to the Savage
Sav Joe is
Squatty
Yeah.
He's gotten much better at them though.
I ran it.
That's great.
From my end, the way that she trains, I ran into the same problem with her as I did with Todd, where you have a trainer who's really good looking and you don't want to fail in front of him.
Right.
That's what happened. Remember with Todd?
Yeah.
I was like, God, this guy's fucking handsome.
Yeah.
I don't want to look like an asshole.
You're gonna make these people nervous.
No. Yeah.
You should be.
Yeah, be nervous, but definitely check her out.
Yeah.
Do we want to get into some of these questions?
Yeah.
Some kettlebell questions?
Wait, do we want to talk about the elephant in the room first?
Oh.
Yeah, let me go ahead. Bring that up. I fucked up. Wait, no, let's talk about the
So-
first thing that happened.
No, I think we should talk about the elephant in the room first.
Okay, all right, we'll talk about
she's
that
pushing
first.
For
We'll
the
ta-
elephant.
And then
We'll talk about that.
And then we'll go to the other situation.
Okay, go ahead.
There's.
You want to bring that up?
Okay.
Joe and I usually train on Saturdays at 8 a.m.
This is true.
Okay.
And we, were texting last week and we were, okay, we're good for Saturday a.m. All right, perfect. Let's do it. And so Friday night I was like, I should probably text Joe just to remind him. And I was like, no, he's good. We just talked the other day.
We do this all the time.
We're good.
Yeah.
So I wake up and I'm like, crap, it's 7 a.m. I don't want to go. But it's Joe. I got to go.
Yeah.
So I wake up early after a long week of work and post-Thanksgiving coma.
Which I was in.
I'm like, he's not going to show. I just had this feeling because when I pulled in, he's usually always there before me because he's super early and he does crazy things like goes and runs before our session or something.
Jay knows I'm a timely person.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I'm always like right on time. Joe's always there before me.
Always be early.
So I'm like, he's not going to show up. He's not going to show up. So it's like 8:15. I'm like, yeah, he's not coming. So I texted him and I was like, yo, are you on your way? No answer. No answer.
We were
So I'm
still
like-
drinking at that time, weren't we?
No.
We
Yeah,
went
I
partying
heard.
from Wednesday until Sunday morning. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
He told me he was up pretty late though on Friday.
I was up late.
Yeah.
I was up late.
So I go, I'm like, oh, fine, I'm going to go grocery shopping. And then I worked out. And then I get a text from him and he's like, oh my God, that's totally my fault. I
Yeah.
totally forgot.
Well, she knew that.
So I told him and I said, you're fired then.
She fired me.
I fired him.
But I told her as a business owner and a business runner that I would still pay her for her time.
And I told him that he didn't have to
And
do
here
that.
is your check, Mandy,
Thank you.
there it is.
because I'm a good guy.
But he
Good.
told me that, what did you tell me if I wouldn't accept the money?
What did I say I was going to do?
Fire you?
No, it was something pretty funny. Beat me up or something.
Yeah. I was going to
Use jujitsu. I mean,
Jujitsu.
yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
But we have an even funnier story.
Oh,
This
boy.
is.
Okay. Hold on.
Let me tell this
Do
one.
we have time for this?
Oh God, we have all. We have all the time.
Oh, what? Okay. Okay.
This is funny.
Go.
I woke up one morning. It's another Saturday morning. Actually, this was 3 Saturdays ago.
Go
'Cause
on.
We've had one
Okay.
session in the last 3
Yeah.
weeks.
I'm
My
sorry.
one friend was like, that Joe guy doesn't come very often.
Yeah.
That's bullshit.
How many times have you seen him in the last couple months? I was
Every
like 2.
Yeah. So this is what happened. So I wake up a Saturday morning and it's like
Mhm.
8:30 something.
Yeah, probably around the 8:15, 8:30 maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I see now it's kettlebell day. Saturday morning is kettlebell. I have to be there I like to be there by about 7:30, go for a quick jog so I'm warmed up, and then she arrives at 7:59,
Pretty much.
7:58 with her shaker bottle in hand, trying to get that protein in. I'm all right. They're fucking, So I'm like, it's kettlebell day. I must have pushed snooze 50 times and just, whatever. And
You said
no. I set my alarm wrong.
For
He goes,
PM.
he goes, listen to this, Jay. So I wake up. You know me. I wake up
You do.
5:30.
Uh-huh.
I set it for PM. So I wake up for whatever reason. I don't think it was because she texted me, but I woke up. And you know how you just see the display on your phone? It'll show the first part of a text.
Yeah.
All it said was, fuck. I saw the words.
Fuck.
I saw the word Mandy and fuck. And it all clicked at the same time. I was like, I'm late and she's pissed.
Ooh.
I've never been late before and I've never missed an appointment
Yeah.
up until that point. So I see fuck. And I'm like, I'm not even kidding. It took me a good 5 minutes to open it because I was like, I don't want to read this. I was
Right.
like, she's legitimately mad. This is her business. Same deal with me. When guys are fucking late, I get fucking pissed. You know what I mean? Fired.
Don't waste my time.
Yeah, don't waste my
Easy,
I'm
everybody.
Yeah, I know.
Everybody.
Watch it, because she'll start swinging motherfuckers around this table.
Whoa.
Don't
I would
even-
never do that.
We
Yeah.
need. Where's that wine?
Yeah, I know, right? So I finally open the text and it says, "Fuck, are you there?"
And you were like, "Yeah, I've been fucking waiting for you." That's what I would have done.
I was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
She overslept also.
I set my alarm for 8:15 instead of 7:15.
And I set my alarm for 5:30 p.m. instead of 5.
And I
so-
was like, who the hell gets up at 5:30 a.m. on a Saturday?
Joe.
Everybody.
Just
Not me.
Just me.
Just Joe.
So we had a good laugh. We were both late and we canceled the appointment. Right?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
we were both going to be late. So I was like, that is so crazy that we both overslept.
She didn't believe me at first.
and
She was like,
I'm like, you're lying to me.
she goes, "You're lying to me." She goes, "You're just trying to make me feel better." I've
Did you see my one eyebrow went down and one
Jay
went
knows
up?
I have no filter and I
no.
don't give a fuck about feelings. I was like,
no.
no.
I was like, you're lying to be nice.
Yeah.
You're lying because you don't want to make him feel bad.
And I
And he's
was like-
like, no. I was like, that's so crazy.
Yeah, I know. And we talked about it for the next 5 hours.
Yeah, and then we laughed about it for a day
Yeah,
or
and then-
two.
Yeah, a day or two. That actually happened.
Wow.
See, even when you ditched me, I did tell you were fired, but I really wasn't mad at you. I was fine.
I still felt. I don't like.
I even told you you didn't have to pay me. That's fine. It's
Jay
all
knows.
Good. We know we make mistakes.
Yeah, but this guy doesn't like to make mistakes, and
I know. But
and
thank you for the principle.
you're absolutely. So let's get into these fan questions. Sarah from Bradford, PA.
Go on.
We have fans everywhere.
That's
gonna,
awesome.
Yeah, we're gonna get in. Tell her some countries that we're in. Just do it.
Oh, yes. I've heard.
Just say a couple countries.
Argentina.
Yeah, huge.
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 I'm drawing a blank. I'm
Basically famous everywhere. Okay, so
sorry.
Chile.
if I'm thinking about starting kettlebells, what weight should I start with? I'm a female. I'm 5'4", 115 pounds. Sarah from Bradford, PA. Thanks, Sarah.
Thanks, Sarah, for your question. So that's a tough one because it really depends on your strength background, your technique. I mean, I'd obviously start lighter, especially if you're not working with a trainer and you're working on your own. If you're working on your own without a trainer and you really want to learn some of the techniques to do it correctly, if you go to strongfirst.com or YouTube it, on Strong First, if you go under SFG level 1 or level 2, they go through the movements and they break it down on how to do the movements.
Oh, no shit.
So it's a good video to just watch the hinge or just YouTube any sort of Strong First hinge, Strong First. So you're getting good technique.
Okay.
You can Google it first. Weight is tough because I could tell you to start with 25 pounds or 30 pounds and see how you feel and then go work up from there.
Okay.
But it just depends. I mean, when I started, I think I was pressing like 20 pounds. And I remember like when 30 pounds was like a struggle for me to get up.
Wow, that's incredible.
Yeah, I was just
Yeah.
looking at a picture the other day, not the other day, but a couple weeks ago, and it was a picture of me trying to press a 30 pound kettlebell like 5 years ago. And I was like, wow, I've come a really long way.
30 pounds for you is
yeah,
like
because now I can
nothing
press a 22 kilo working on a 24 kilo, which is, like 48 to 54 pounds.
Incredible.
So a big jump in that amount of time. But that just shows you how
The technique.
quickly you can get strong if you have the right technique. So it's all
Right.
about the right technique.
Sure.
So, I mean, feel free,
Technique.
Sarah,
Yeah.
right, to
Yeah.
reach out to me, email me. We can chat there. I can send you some videos, and then we can work on your weight from there. Just because it could vary.
You
Yeah.
can tell she's a pro.
She is a pro.
She's a fucking pro.
Technique is like everyone wants to lift more weights.
Of course.
Everybody wants
Everybody does.
those numbers, right? Technique is so important.
So, yeah.
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 I used to bodybuild,
Yeah.
and I used to
Really couldn't
lift,
tell.
lift competition. But you get these guys that come in and even just they come in and they look up at you and they're like, oh, I want to lift this much weight, and they go right for the biggest fucking weights.
Dumb.
Not good. You
Yeah.
get your ass over there, and I don't even care if you put weights on the bar.
You're gonna get
Your
hurt.
fucking technique needs to be solid, crisp, or you're gonna hurt yourself.
You're gonna hurt yourself. That's
Right.
number one. I mean, I see these people that like post these videos of these like girls doing like 300 350 pound deadlifts, and they're like get all set up and they're ready to go, and then instant background
Right.
coming up. Oh, I just lifted all this weight. Yeah, your technique sucked. You're gonna blow
Yeah.
out your
Yeah.
back in about a week.
By the time you're 40, you won't be able to tie your shoes.
Yeah, exactly. Like perfect technique, and it's an ego thing. Totally. Oh, I
Yes.
can lift this much weight, but
Drop
I'm doing these pull-ups and my elbows aren't even fully extending.
Right.
But I'm doing
Drop-
80 pull-ups.
You have to drop the ego when you're doing anything.
Definitely.
Anything.
Especially
like
with
this.
kettlebells too, because you can, if you're doing bad technique, you can really injure yourself
Sure.
pretty easily.
Especially because you're swinging.
Especially
Yeah,
if
and
you
you
have
can
a
be-
penis.
yeah.
Hello. You're swinging 62 pounds between your legs,
legs.
and Mandy always says, close to the zipper.
Yeah.
Of course, I don't have any zippers. They're all broken, ladies. Do the math. So, I mean, you're swinging this thing close, and it's, that's a lot of force.
Mhm.
It's scary. You can hurt yourself in all kinds of ways. The kettlebell can slip out.
Yeah.
You can injure someone else or
Yeah.
a baby or something like
Don't fight with the kettlebell. It
Don't-
will always win.
that. The kettlebell always wins.
Yeah.
Speaking of perfect technique, I just wanted to point out something. Pride Mixed Martial Arts, where we train.
Yeah.
Jay's a big guy, right? He rolls somewhere between 205 and 215 somewhere. And he outweighs me by 50 pounds, but we're each other's favorite training partner
Mhm.
because we focus specifically on technique.
And you love each other.
And we love each other.
70%, baby.
Are you brothers?
Are you two lovers?
Yeah, that actually happened.
I heard that.
Swear.
I heard that.
That legitimate a Sherpa.
Might be my favorite story.
Where did this? I heard the story on your previous
We were-
episode, but
Yeah, we
We
were
were at-
rolling. We were in the middle of rolling,
okay.
and this the Sherpa came up, and
You were in my guard, which is the guard is when you're on your back. I'm on my back. I've got my legs up, and I've got my legs wrapped around Jay's waist. That's a protective posture for
Okay.
me.
right, and I was kind of leaned into him, and when you're rolling, it's very hard to focus on anything that's going on around you.
Whenever you say rolling, I think about like rolling on E or something.
Oh no,
Yeah,
no drugs here, miss.
that too.
Easy.
That too.
Yeah.
That's,
Okay.
that's called
so
raving.
We were grappling.
You're at a rave.
We were on
and
the
you're
ground.
rolling on some E.
Wow.
She's a savage. I
Now
told
it's a
you.
fucking party.
I told you. I
Now
told
it's a
you.
party.
I told
Okay.
you.
Here it
all right,
comes.
all right.
Start the train. Start the E train. We're doing it.
No.
Ah,
What's
feels
this pill
so
right here?
ziggity, ziggity.
Oh.
Floating in that
Yeah.
ecstasy. Hell yeah. Jay likes
So-
to eat pills that he finds on the floor. That's why.
We're gonna go over that.
Pill.
Yeah. So Joe and I were grappling.
Okay.
We're on the ground. We're focused, on each other, and
on each other's hair.
Whose is longer?
Yeah.
And so we're on the ground working on techniques, moving around, and like I said, you're not focused on anything in the room. And we're on these mats, and out of nowhere, a Sherpa fucking comes around the corner. We don't even see her.
This is at your
first.
normal place of training.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we know
Okay.
her. We love her.
We
I
won't
haven't
say.
seen her in a while, but anyway. So she comes up.
She moved back to Tibet.
Oh, is that where
She's
okay.
climbing K2. Go ahead. Continue.
is K2 your left or right bicep?
Yeah, exactly.
So she comes up out of nowhere, and it doesn't scare us, but startles us because we don't know anyone else is in the room. And she comes up, and she just fucking pops up, and she's like, "Are you two brothers?" And like she's like staring at us
Because we were getting along. We'd known each other for literally 3 days.
A hot second.
Yeah, and we looked at her and looked at her, and we're like, "Yeah."
Yeah.
No, we were like, "No."
And then she said, Are you two lovers?
She asked us if we were lovers.
To which we replied yes.
Yeah.
You'll-
Stupid.
Yeah.
You said you're brothers and
Yeah,
lovers.
We
We're
said, no,
brother
we're
love."
not brothers, but we're lovers.
Yeah.
Get it right, you weirdo.
Yeah. Go, ride your llama up to K2. You fuck. So, yeah, the technique, Pride, mixed martial arts. By the way, shout out to Pride. If you want to learn some fierce technique and some great jujitsu.
Yeah, you have to come there and
Yeah,
You
when
would
when are
be-
you
do
coming?
some jujitsu.
You would be a devil
I'm
on
a
the
little
mats.
nervous about it.
Wouldn't mind having you in the
I
guard.
need like an intro class or something.
We'll give
Yeah.
that to you right after the podcast.
Right now. And we're done.
And this is
See you all later. Thanks for having me.
This is where the roofies come in.
yeah. They're working. They're working.
They're working.
We gotta go.
You'd be excellent. You'd be excellent
Yeah.
at it for real. And you've got the and this comes to function. You know what? We've got a question based on this, so let's just go to the question because someone asked this.
Well, going back to the technique really quick too, that's something that if I'm working with a client and we see the technique break down, instant stop. Like,
Yeah.
we're not going to make someone, continue doing a swing with some bad technique. So,
Yeah.
which I've done it with you. Like,
you
if
have,
you,
yeah.
yeah.
You say, Joe.
All right, Joe, let's put those
Yeah,
bells
let's
down.
put those down for a minute before.
Let's step away from the kettlebell.
There-
Okay.
Put the bell down.
There's yeah. Put that bell down.
Bell down. Bell down.
There's children out there. So our question here is from Dave from Oregon,
Ooh.
over in the Pacific Northwest.
Yeah.
A lot of sequoias out there.
I
Have
love
you been?
those. Yeah, twice.
I fucking hate you.
Oh.
No, I've never.
Yeah, because I was gonna say I haven't gone there. So
Do
there's
you
no
remember going?
no.
He forgot already.
Text me later. Okay, so will kettlebells help me with wrestling, which uses a lot of legs and core? Well, if you haven't been listening, but go ahead.
Yeah, definitely. So if you even if you go to Strong First, they have a blog, basically a bunch of articles, really good articles. So if you want to read anything about kettlebells or training or any sort of functional fitness, combat, MMA, a bunch of different lines, modalities. Yeah. If you just search MMA, fighting, anything, you can find different things on there. So anyways, it talks about the carryover to anything, functional combat, functional fitness, everyday life, getting stronger. So a lot of the techniques that are the foundations that we use in kettlebells have a lot of carryover. So
Sure.
especially in the swing, so the tension techniques and breathing techniques that we use carry over into fighting.
Sure.
So just when you're going to throw a punch and that effective breath technique that we use, creating tension. At the top of a swing, they say it's like a standing plank. So basically you're bracing for a punch, and at that point, and that's one of the cues I do use, act like you're bracing for a punch.
She does say that.
And that's
So-
at the top, the peak of the swing.
Yeah, so that's at the very top of the swing. So
Mhm.
when your bell is fully extended out front, that's kind of a relaxation. I say that in quotes point because that's the relaxation part of the swing. But you have tension all through your lower body, pulling. Your kneecaps are pulled up. You feel tension in your quads. Your glutes are obviously tight, and that whole core section is braced for a punch. So it's like you were if you were holding a plank or bracing for a punch.
And you have to. One of the things that I learned right away was breathing behind your shield.
Yeah.
You have to keep your core. Your stomach doesn't move while you breathe. You got to learn to keep it tight and breathe without
I'm glad you remembered
doing that outward, inward motion that everybody does with their rib cage. When
Yeah.
you go, and then your belly extends and then retracts.
Right.
You got to learn how to keep that tight and breathe behind
Behind
that
it,
area
yep.
in order to do it effectively. And that's the same as when we get hit in the body.
Right.
Yeah.
When we're hitting each other and punching each other, which we do every day.
For
Yeah.
fun.
So
for
when you're
fun.
punching or throwing like a
And then we
knee
go
into
train.
someone,
And then we go train.
yeah, you want to have that powerful breath, the flexibility to do it as well as the proficiency of just that movement.
Sure.
And a lot of that starts with a lot of the foundational movements we use with kettlebells, especially with the swing. So the swing is that foundational movement that is the start to everything.
Cool.
So to answer your question, a ton of it is used in different modalities.
I would think wrestling would be almost number one.
Yeah, so people always ask, like, oh, how do I work my core? I can do a bunch of crunches, and,
That's
what kind of
cute.
crunches do I need?
That's cute.
Yeah.
Come see
Oh.
Mandy.
That's cute. When did you start training? Yesterday?
Oh, damn. Damn.
Thought you were tough out there, didn't you?
Damn.
Yeah, she brings it hard.
Sorry, threw it down.
Got
So try to do some front squats or
Yeah.
some goblet squats. You'll
Try.
find just the contraction at the bottom of, like, you're coming down for your squat, you have 2 bells on your chest, just the contraction of your abdominal wall as you come up out of that squat is crazy. Like,
Yeah.
we've done some front squats. I'm sure your, like, abs are like, oh,
Yeah, I think that was the
goddamn.
thing I was best at because I could always do squats. And I used to do them just free form. You do like 250 a day without a weight. So when the kettlebell was introduced, it was relatively easy to keep the form.
How many would you do?
Like 250, 200 to 250 a day.
May I ask
That's crazy.
why that many?
Just because.
Okay.
Mark
He was using like that was when you were doing like a really lighter weight.
Mark Sisson recommended it.
Okay.
The Primal Blueprint.
Good.
Oh
enough for
yeah,
me.
I know him.
So
yeah.
yeah.
I don't know him personally, but
That dude is
Yeah.
63 shredded.
Yeah.
Shredded
Shredded
wheat,
wheats.
yeah.
there's another. Just to go back on, what was his question? His name? Sorry,
Dave from Oregon.
Dave from Oregon. So
Who's-
I was reading
mind.
an article on Strong First about one of the master trainers who trained a guy, MMA fighter, and they worked on Pavel's Simple and Sinister program. So basically what that is Turkish get-ups and single arm swings.
I've done that.
So he trained basically that, and then in between he would do some like shadow boxing and just some as just fast and loose drills,
Wow.
as well as some of his normal training for his MMA fight.
Wow.
So when he went into the fight, a lot of his like I don't know what you call them, co-fighters.
Yeah.
We're like, dude,
Fight
you're
team.
way stronger.
Fight
You look
team.
way leaner.
Yeah.
You're way faster. And
What's
then
the deal?
and then after his match, then after everyone's like, wow, the other guy was just like tiring out. You just had the stamina to keep going. And he's like, kettlebells.
Kettlebells.
He's like, I've been doing
There it is.
kettlebells, basically just Turkish get-ups and swings, and they have like changed my life. He was stronger. He was leaner. He could, the conditioning was there. He could last longer. He wasn't getting out of breath. So all of that has complete carryover into different modalities.
We should just get her over at Pride
Yeah.
and just have her do a seminar.
Yeah, definitely.
Could you imagine? I mean, that's huge.
That would be huge.
That would be fucking huge.
Absolutely.
There's
And then
another.
everybody can see how tough they really are.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
That shit will humble the fuck out of you.
Yeah, let
Sure.
them do an on the minute, every minute
Yeah.
of some swings or some snatches. Yeah,
Power
that'll be
hour?
fun.
Well, that shit is
Power hour, I like
there
it.
power hour, baby.
There was another story too. A lady, she had knee surgery, and I think it was knee surgery. Couldn't run at all. And she was a marathon runner.
Yeah.
So couldn't run, but wanted to get into training and start training back for another marathon. So they had her start with just kettlebells, and she was mainly doing kettlebell swings. Didn't run a day yet since she had the surgery. Went out, did her, I think she signed up for like a half marathon or something to get back into it. Hadn't run since her surgery, just had done kettlebells. And she increased her time by several minutes.
There you
Wow,
go.
that's incredible.
Yeah.
I
There
would,
you go.
I would like to point out that I love the fact that we are now starting to find kettlebells and yoga and all these things that just certain groups of people used to do. Now it's so into our society, and it's picking up momentum, and it's fucking wonderful. I would like to blame partially the UFC, if I may, because oh wow, fighters on TV, blah blah. You got the kids doing research. What are they doing? Okay, they're doing kettlebells. They're doing all these things that no one really, but they fucking work, and they're proven to work.
I mean, like you and I said the other day, I mean, fundamentally, a human being is an ape.
Right.
And to to optimize the ape body,
Mm-hmm.
you really got to focus on functional strength.
Yeah.
You got to only do functional strength. That's how we're at our best.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
So yeah, great point, Jay.
So going around swinging heavy fucking weights correctly
yeah.
will bring you back to a primal state.
Absolutely, and I figure I would bet that if you gave a gorilla, if it was intelligent enough to make a vocal decision about what it wanted to do, chances are it's going to want to throw around kettlebells instead of go
Sure.
run on the treadmill.
Right.
Of course. Treadmill's not fun.
I
No,
wonder-
treadmill's not fun.
And I wrote this in my notes here. So swings help with.
She's got fucking notes.
Wow, she beat us.
Yeah, she beat us. Yeah, I wrote a bunch of letters.
You
and
have
numbers.
notes?
No,
Yeah,
These are
no.
just letters
these are
on a
people I want to
page.
fire.
Yeah, this is all fired people.
These are
Those are people that we want to fire, and these are people
You
that we
have
did
fired.
fire.
Yeah, there's a lot of firing going on.
Yeah.
So I just
Fired.
wrote swings help with punching force and power because as you come up from the swing into the lockout, there's just a tremendous power that you create within your hips.
yeah, boom.
Yeah.
And we know when you boom,
Yeah,
that's
hip.
all.
That
that's
all coming
hip.
from your hips.
That's all
So if you're training that and so you're that tremendous power as you come forward, you feel it. It's ton of force that you come forward with the swing because you don't want to use your arms. All of that should be coming from hamstrings and glutes. So that's a note I
Very
wrote down.
explosive.
Just gonna.
Motion.
Just
Yeah,
gonna
it's more of a ballistic. I mean,
Yeah.
kettlebells
For
are
sure.
more ballistic and grinds. So we have our ballistics, which are snatches and swings, and grinds are presses and our.
Don't think they don't help cardio
front
because they
squats.
absolutely
yeah,
do.
definitely.
They absolutely, and you know that.
Yeah.
I sure do.
Big kettlebell user. Just gonna throw it out there. Not that I'm a lover, and I'm a huge lover. Conor McGregor. Just saying. Okay, and
We're back.
and we're back.
Ah.
Okay. We got to give a shout out to my brother.
Oh, hey. He's my Jimmy Jam.
He's our Jimmy Jam. My brother, my older brother.
Your brother?
Are we brothers?
Is it your brother?
Let me tell something to you. Okay? We're brothers. Okay? My brother, it's his birthday today.
Oh,
Aw.
happy birthday, brother.
Happy birthday, Jimmy.
Happy birthday, Jimmy.
Aw,
birthday,
Jimmy.
Jimmy.
Do you call him Jimbo?
What do you call
He's got Jimbo tattooed on his
I
arm.
love it.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah. Jimbo.
Jimbo.
Happy birthday, Jimmy.
How old is Jimbo?
Jimmy
Okay.
is.
She is a savage. She's like, fuck this.
Yeah, Jimmy is
64.
until April he's 6 years older than me. So right now he is 39.
Good for him. Does he
No,
train with
he's still a
kettlebells?
baby.
No,
He should.
No, he doesn't do any training.
No, he has his name written on his arm.
Extent of training.
That explains it all.
He's got 2 kids.
Well, that's awesome. He's a dad.
He's a dad.
That's
Aw,
important.
Jimmy, you hear that? You're a dad in case you
Does
didn't
he have
know.
a dad bod?
No.
What's that?
No.
That
No.
sounds dirty.
Yeah, it is dirty.
Oh.
Vitor Belfort has a dad bod.
What is it?
It's like a dad bod is like
Like you're just
Oh, a dad bod.
Yeah.
I thought-
Deflating.
it's It's
I
not.
thought it was like a dad. Okay, I got it.
Jimmy's still very fit,
That's good.
Yeah,
Well,
everyone in
you
our-
guys got good genetics.
and we
Come on
never
now.
we weren't gym people. This is just how it that we were.
Yeah,
I came out
the
of the
first time
womb
I met
5'6",
Joe, he's like,
165.
I was born like this.
I did say that, and
I
I
was
told
like,
you the same
wow.
thing. Yeah,
Mhm.
because
Well, I was like, I hate you. I don't think I want to train you anymore because I had to really work hard to get this body. I had a lot of sacrifice and dedication and blood, sweat, and tears into this thing, and you just walk in here like you're like all jacked naturally. That happened.
yeah, I didn't work out ever.
No.
I never been to a gym. You know that.
No.
Yeah. I
Last
was
time
like-
you and I went to Gold's, I asked who do we punch, and then
Yeah.
you were like, we gotta leave.
I was like, you
We
need to
gotta
get
go.
out now. I can't train you anymore.
Yeah, but Jimmy's
No.
the same way. He's always been like a hard worker, but everyone in our family is the same. They're just naturally kind of like fit, I guess,
Built.
without sounding pompous.
Yeah,
I
no,
guess.
there's people like that who just have naturally good genes.
You're the same way. You didn't need. You worked out, but you didn't. It wasn't like that. Just came. You know what I mean?
What are you talking about?
That chest.
I keep my freshly baked loaves of bread in that chest. He can hold a loaf of rye
Yeah.
like you wouldn't believe. He needs my dough, and my dough needs him.
I think
Got
I need
him.
to leave now.
Oh.
Well, we just went over this. It was an MMA question about kettlebells, but that was answered. Sorry, Jonathan from Nebraska, but nobody cares about your state. 'Cause it's
Next.
sorry.
We kind of covered that, Jonathan.
Yeah, we kind of covered that. You had some things you wanted to
I did.
off topic.
Oh.
I thought you did.
Mm.
Or should we go right into the questions?
We could.
Oh, we wanted to talk about yoga.
She knows a little bit about
Oh.
yoga. Turns out,
we'll talk about yoga in between questions.
yeah, we can do that. I
texted Joe last night because I was listening to the last podcast.
Yeah.
Yep.
And you were talking about how you just got into yoga.
Yeah.
So I'm not an expert, but I do dabble a little bit
Okay.
with
Dabbles.
some Bikram yoga.
Whoa.
Bikram.
So that's where you go and you sweat your ass off for 90 minutes.
Mhm.
Is that hot yoga?
That's the hot yoga.
That's the
oh
hot
God,
yoga?
is it hot?
Is it really?
How
Oh,
hot was
God.
it?
How hot was it?
I think.
Describe the smell.
Oh, you don't want to know about that.
I do.
Is it worse than me on a Saturday morning?
It's like
She didn't say no. Okay.
it's like hot and steamy and sweaty,
Okay.
and then plasticky
Enough about
smell
last night. Let's talk about
from the
Bikram
yoga mats.
Oh. Do you bring your own or do you like scratch
I
and
do
sniff the
bring
one
my
that's already
own
there?
because it just grosses me out to use the
Yeah.
ones there.
I can understand.
Yeah,
I can see that.
I bring my own. But when I was training for both my certs, so for level 1 and level 2 for SFG, that was part of my regimen. I had a set schedule for training when I was doing that.
Yeah.
And one of the days was yoga, just to get there, like loosen up, mobility, just focus on some different things. So it was good, but it was a love-hate. It's a love-hate
Yeah.
relationship. Like I haven't gone in a while and I
I can
see
miss
that.
it. But you walk in, you're like, crap, I have 90 minutes in this hot-ass room that's like, I think it's like 106,
Wow.
98,
So it's
something like there.
Florida.
Yeah, plus it's like humid in there too.
Ugh.
So, and then it's like sweaty, and there's people in there that
Are
really
there
don't
fat
have
chicks?
many clothes on.
Are there fat chicks?
Like, I get it, you're hot, but
Yep.
don't go naked.
There it is. What? Okay, there it is. There it is. Yeah, I don't want
Which,
to.
God bless you. Like, if you feel comfortable, I don't.
No.
I
no.
go in there, I like have my, spandex on and my tank top and my
I thought that's what.
shorts or my, I don't
I've
even
never-
wear shorts. I wear like capri
Wait, some of these
pants.
people are naked?
No, not naked, but like Speedos.
Oh, yeah.
I've never took a class with a bunch of people. I do private sessions.
Oh,
Uh,
I
Go
I
what?
have a question about this.
Please.
Are you in a love relationship with your yoga teacher?
Go on, tell her.
Just
tell her.
Can we know about this?
No. Well, the answer is I can't talk about
You
it.
can't talk about it. Okay,
Yeah,
that's
because
okay.
then I would be
I'm
destroying
just-
somebody else's.
So there's your answer. That's an answer in itself.
Her name's
right?
her name's Jess, right?
Oh, we already know. Oops.
You
Oops.
said
You
it.
listened. You listened
I
to the
listened
podcast.
to the
We-
podcast.
I think we just broke the golden
And
rule
yesterday
of yoga.
I was like cooking dinner and listening to the podcast, and I was like, I think Jay is in love with Jess.
Aww.
Yeah, I've seen it.
I know.
I mean, I didn't see it. I saw it.
We're whispering.
She made soup.
It's because it's a gentle topic.
It's a gentle topic.
She made a soup.
Yeah.
It was delicious.
You don't have to answer the question, but I get it.
The
Wink,
answer is
wink.
yes. I'll answer for him.
Well, don't ruin the trust.
Oh, she's a wonderful girl.
You are.
She sounds. Sorry, I had to ask. I'm sorry. I was cooking dinner yesterday, and I was like, Jay and Jess, Jay and Jess.
Yeah, I cheer them on too,
Wait, you
even
were-
when they're not around.
You
I
guys
did
were
that in the-
rooting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was sitting. I'm like,
For this to
dude,
happen?
Jay is totally into Jess.
Yeah.
There's
You can pick up on it.
They are canoodling.
Yeah, canoodle. Yeah.
I am taken back, you guys. You
I
guys
was
are
excited
awesome.
for you. I was like, he's doing this
Wow.
yoga, and he definitely likes this chick.
Wow.
And now I know you're doing private sessions.
Yeah, private sessions.
So is it hot yoga or just regular yoga?
It's hot as fuck.
Yeah. Well, now we know it's not.
Now we know it's hot as fuck. Yeah.
Yeah, you're working on your flexibility and mobility.
Yes, hot as fuck.
Hot. Just all kinds of hot.
Wow.
She makes a mean soup. That's
Fucking
also
so
hot.
good.
That was
cooks,
also hot.
She cooks so
Very healthy. Very healthy.
That's how. Yeah,
Yeah.
I hear you. Good.
Yeah.
That's
Very
how I
healthy.
am.
Delicious.
yeah.
Fantastic.
Except for Thanksgiving, I was not very healthy.
I don't think any of us were. I had
No.
6 biscuits within 15.
Yeah, I heard that.
Oh, you heard about the
Sick.
biscuits?
Yeah, we're gonna have to
Oh.
do a lot. And you missed your training. This is
Uh-oh.
awkward. This is awkward.
Bitch.
Wait, so this is what I wanted to ask.
Oh,
Sorry,
God,
this
yeah.
is my ADD kicking in.
Okay, go
I
ahead.
wanted to ask the listeners what your punishment should be
Oh.
for missing your session on Saturday. So
So we should.
we
put
need
a
to hear
poll-
from them.
Okay.
Yeah,
We should.
let us know.
We should do this.
We're gonna,
what
we're gonna
Joe's
put a poll up
punishment is.
We'll put a poll up
We'll put a poll up
tonight.
tonight.
So Matt and I, we're getting married. which
Who?
I'm super excited about.
Who's
Matt, my
Who?
fiance.
Oh, right.
Sorry,
Yeah,
I should tell these listeners who he is.
Okay.
And we talked about watch that table there.
Fuck that table.
You killed it.
I fucking hate this table.
So we talked about how when people come to the wedding, they should have to deadlift a certain amount of weight or swing a certain kettlebell to get in.
So grandma's not invited?
So no one will come.
fuck grandma.
Wow.
Later. Sorry, Grams.
Oh, we don't have any more grandmas.
That's
It's just
I
gonna
don't
be-
have grandmas either.
So what you're saying is the only people at your wedding are going to be Joe and I?
Yeah. Yeah.
Basically.
We're going to be like, oh.
You know, the funny thing is,
Or at
is
the bar.
not
And
o-
we have some good friends that I train with, so they'll
here's
be
the deal.
able to come.
Jay and I are both musicians, so not only could we play your wedding, we could also strip your
that's
wedding,
true.
and we
Yeah.
could make and we can eat most of the food there.
Yeah.
Easily, wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it'll be good.
Yes.
Steak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
don't even.
Yeah.
Yeah,
say
yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah. My
All
taint
right.
just
So
quivered.
that was It's just a funny word.
Taint. Say
and
it.
grundle.
Grundle.
Another funny word.
Wow, nailed it.
Can you say that one more time?
For the listeners, into the microphone.
Into the microphone.
Say it.
Right.
Dead silence.
Okay.
And
Grundle.
there it is.
Yes. Okay.
There it is.
Now taint.
Sorry.
I like to say taint
That's so inappropriate.
and then
Taint.
torrent,
Like you torrent?
taint,
Taint.
happening, torrent, twasn't,
Twitter.
but taint. Yeah, Twitter. We're blowing up on Twitter. Let's
Fucking
talk
go
about.
mute.
Wait, we didn't get to talk about Jay and Jess's yoga
Let's talk about it.
relationship. So you do yoga one-on-one.
Wow.
Yes.
And you
You're not-
haven't got to experience the masses of other people doing yoga.
No, I haven't.
The best is when people fart.
Okay, we're gonna go there in a minute.
There it is.
That was embarrassing.
Mhm.
So I'm pretty much an expert on yoga at this point. No, I'm not.
No.
Because you've had so many one-on-one sessions.
I've had one one-on-one.
What?
You see that pinky? That wasn't the ladder guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That happened during yoga.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a rough bandage.
Yeah. The it was pretty
Just a
fucking
sliver.
gnarly. But anyway, back to yoga.
Did you give any Jay? Give some wine to Jay?
I
Jay's
don't
had
want any.
heroin all night.
Oh,
He's
okay.
good.
Yeah.
Jay prefers heroin.
Yeah, there's heroin in this bottle.
Jay's had enough roofies and heroin.
And then there's
for the both of-
roofies in that bottle.
and some ecstasy.
Those are mixed. So you're either
These
going to go
are
to
what?
sleep or have a really good
These
time.
are mushrooms.
Yeah, cordyceps.
Cordyceps.
I'm going to tell you all about it shortly.
All right.
We're gonna get-
So wait, we have really bad ADD.
all of us do.
Yeah.
When's your birthday?
August 19th.
Okay, don't tell
I'm
me.
a-
No. No.
What is it?
She's-
August.
I believe
August
if
19th?
she's August 19th, she's got to be a Leo.
Yep, rar.
Right. You can tell she's a
Rawr.
lion. He looks like a fucking lion, doesn't she?
Yeah.
She'll fucking eat your fucking
She
throat.
looks like a fucking lion.
Jay's a Sagittarius, and I'm an Aries.
Oh yeah.
We're all very.
Aries
In our-
and Leos get along pretty well.
So do Aries and
Yeah.
High five me right now.
Not too hard.
When's your birthday, Jay?
26th of November just passed.
Oh, happy. Oh, that's right. Happy birthday.
Thank you. Thank you.
It was a great day. It was a momentous
We said
day.
happy birthday on your last episode.
Yes.
Yep.
Henzo Gracie.
Oh, yeah, Henzo. Not Enzo.
Or
Renzo.
Renzo.
Henzo.
Good old Henzo.
Good
Yeah.
old Henzo.
You gonna die.
You're going to
You
die.
going to die.
So yeah,
So
yoga.
one-on-one yoga.
Yeah, we're back to that. So I'm still fucking sore from that shit. I give anybody.
Isn't it crazy how
it's-
sore you get from
I
it?
couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Incredible.
I was like, I thought this was supposed to make me feel better, which it does. It definitely
Yeah.
does. But the next day, my hamstrings would be on fire.
Sure.
Right?
And plus, the hot yoga, you can just stretch into the stretch even more.
So
So,
you're
you
going
just
farther
push
than you
it.
normally would,
Oh
yeah?
yeah,
Yeah.
this feels good. I can go a little further. My body's nice and warm. And the
Wow.
next day, you're like, my hamstrings are on fire.
Yeah. So I never had a session with a bunch of people. I'm going to eventually,
Yeah,
but I don't want to go in. I want to go in there looking like I know what the fuck I'm talking about. You know, because
yeah. The Bikram's nice because you're always doing the same,
Yeah.
whatever, 18 postures or whatever it is.
right.
So it's nice because you can practice.
Right. No matter where I go, I have to walk into the room and everyone needs to look at me and be like, wow, that dude is a black belt in something. I
Yeah.
don't know what.
I
They'll be scared of you. They'll be like, whoa, who's this guy?
exactly the
Why is
same
his
thought
angle-
process. I hate going into new situations without knowing.
Yeah.
I would have never tried kettlebells
If you didn't.
if
do
I
your
had it,
background
if I
work.
hadn't already done them.
Right.
I would.
Yeah,
have
and
never
like
done
Joe
them.
reached out and I was like, who's this dude? He just found me on the internet.
Sup? I slid into her fucking Gmail.
I was like,
"Sup?"
this is maybe not happening.
Did it freak you out?
No, not at all. But I did get
Uh-oh.
a text once from a random number being like, "Oh, you do kettlebell training?" And I was like, yeah.
Do you know that you're out
who
there?
is
Are you
this?
not out there?
Well, yeah, I
Twinkle?
am, but like I don't think that I'm easy to find. Anyways, long story short, this person was like, "Oh, I want to pay for a year up, in advance. I'll send you a check, and then you can send me 1,000 back." I was like, "All right, buddy, I work for a bank. I know what you're trying to do."
See ya. Nice try.
Yeah,
nice
see
try.
you later. Send me your credit
Sorry.
card number, and I'll give you the payment. I was
Yeah.
like, yeah, well, okay.
I don't think so,
Yeah,
buddy.
So that was at first
Nice
I was like
try.
really excited. I was like,
Yeah.
Matt, this guy wants to train like 3 times a week. Like, this is awesome. I'm super excited. This is like when I first started too.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh, wah, wah.
Listen up, bucko.
Yeah,
No.
this guy's-
Sorry.
Listen up, bucko.
So then we just started messing with him. We're like, "Oh, where are you from? What are you trying to do? I know you're trying to scam me." So we were
Kazakhstan. Chechnya.
Yeah.
And then that quickly ended the conversation.
We've got a poll on Twitter right now.
We sure do.
It's huge.
yeah.
Our first guest of the year poll.
Mm-hmm.
We put 4 people out there.
Yeah.
And all of Twitter is, you saw today.
It's blowing up.
Our phones, you could hold your phone,
yeah.
you could use it as a vibrator.
How do you manage that?
Well, we just ignore it.
Yeah.
And then once in a while I go, I'll check Twitter now. And
Then
so
it's like, boo, 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 18 notifications.
we got.
I don't know how Twitter works.
That's
so.
exactly how it works. You need to
That's
get on
exactly
Twitter.
I know. I'll have to
Strictly
get
for
on there.
following us.
Okay.
And you
okay.
need to hype us up.
Okay.
So we got a poll out there. Vote for your guest of the year, first guest of the year for 2017. Your choices are at The Naked Porch. Great podcast, Jay.
Great pod. Yeah.
Great podcast.
Awesome podcast.
Eating edible marijuana and just having a grand old time.
Yeah.
They're great people too,
Very good people.
and very podcast friendly. Like, they've helped us.
Yeah.
We're helping them. So you can vote for at The Naked Porch, and it's spelled exactly how it sounds, no spaces. Naked. If you don't know how to spell naked now, you're probably a virgin. Stop listening to the podcast.
Yeah.
Then we've got at Mad4MMA. That's MAD 4, the number 4, MMA 1. And that's our boy Sean Jackson. We've talked about him.
Yeah.
He's
That's
a great
fun
guy.
name, Sean.
Sean.
Jackson.
He's actually ahead in the polls.
He is winning right now.
He's got 2 first
I'll
names.
check let me check the polls.
Check the poll.
Okay, now I'll check our Twitter.
He's ahead. He's doing really well.
I'll need like a
oh,
Twitter
wow.
tutorial when I first.
Yeah,
He's
I'll-
at
You'll have to
He's
teach
at
me. Yeah.
49%.
We'll hook it up.
hit me up.
49%.
The next-
49% of the votes.
Sean.
Sean. Yeah. 49.
Now the funny thing is, Sean only has about 5,000 followers. These other guys are heavy hitters, 20,000 K and up.
Oh,
Yeah.
whoa.
So Sean's pulling out all the stops. Now
Yeah.
the third contestant is at Captain Beard 93. That is the podcast, a beardo and a weirdo who put our promo on
Yeah.
their podcast,
Yeah.
which was sweet. And they're hilarious. They're
Yeah.
English. They got that Cockney accent. One dusty, one sprinkle. They've got that fucking awesome,
Yeah.
filthy English accent.
They all
Filthy,
sound super
filthy.
smart just because of their
Yeah,
accent.
well, they're
Yeah.
from actually London, so they actually have what they call an East. Don't ask me why I know this. I just do. They have an East Sussex
Mm-hmm.
accent, but they throw in a little bit of Cockney, and you can't spell Cockney without cock, and that's why I like it.
You just described
Everything.
Never mind.
Yeah. And then our final guy is an ex-UFC fighter and MMA legend, Phil Baroni, and that's at Phil Baroni, the New York badass himself. So
Yeah.
get on there, vote for the first guest of the year 2017, which is going to be
It's
huge.
gonna-
for the,
yeah,
that's-
we're setting
that's
up-
our
They all
year.
sound awesome.
Yeah,
That's
we're,
our year.
We're setting
That's
up for
our
the
year.
biggest show, and it's
Ever.
gonna be.
What was the first date of your first podcast?
This year?
Yeah.
God, it was how long ago?
2 weeks.
Last week. Yeah.
Yeah, it was last week.
Holy fuck.
Wait, no, have you had like 5?
This is 6.
This
You're
is
number
6,
6.
right?
Yeah.
Lucky
You're
number
You're lucky
6.
number 6.
Awesome.
Incredible.
6 is the devil's number.
6 is the devil, but I am. This devil's number is 7. Just saying. Okay, here we go, ladies. Now we want to move on to. We want to do some fan questions, some general fan questions.
Yeah.
That Mandy can participate in these
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
if you're ready to move on to that. Unless you got something, baby. I feel like you got something to talk about,
something
Super
burning.
Samoa.
I always have
deep down
something. You
inside in
guys,
the gut.
seriously caught me off guard with that.
Are you
Yoga thing.
embarrassed
Wait,
now? I'm
no,
sorry. Are
I'm
you
not. I don't get
embarrassed?
embarrassed.
Okay.
I don't.
Are
That's
you
one.
mad at us?
No,
There's one thing you
I
gotta know
just felt
about.
the connection from your voice when I was listening to the podcast. I could hear it. And I was cooking dinner. I'm like, Jay and Jess. Jay and Jess have something going on. I like it. I like where this is going.
You can smell the pheromones
yeah.
over the radio waves.
You
I
can.
think it's pretty obvious.
I was
Jess,
like, I have to ask about this.
Jess,
I'm sure you're a beautiful woman.
I want you
Yeah.
guys to speak directly to her and send her a message right now because
Okay.
she listens.
this is my message to Jess. Don't you?
Wait. Can you amp me up a little bit?
Yeah, I'm gonna. First, I'm gonna. Hold on.
Can you just?
Hold on.
You know.
Hold on. Okay. Okay.
I just peed a little.
If you hurt him, I will find you. Okay. I'll find you,
Such a dude comment.
and then it's not going to be good. Until that point, he's a great guy, and I love him, and he's handsome, and he's a hard worker. But don't you hurt him.
Don't you hurt him?
Don't hurt him. Don't. I hurt him. You don't hurt him.
Thank you, Joe.
You're welcome, Jay. I
You're
love you. I know.
such a savage.
He's got a heart of gold.
You're like a sweetheart and a savage. You're like a swavage.
Yeah.
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 Ooh,
People
I
say
like that word.
I like puppies and things.
Mhm.
We don't need to get into it,
Yeah.
but
We
don't
won't.
hurt him.
And unicorns.
She has red hair right now.
Yeah. By choice.
Temporary ginger.
Mm-hmm.
Not a big deal.
Yeah.
Just doesn't want to have a soul right now. That's cool.
How red is she? Like red like that Tim Hortons cup or Joe's shirt?
I thought she was a ginger.
It was.
Oh,
no,
okay. That's
no,
cool. Like,
no,
yeah.
Ginger's like orange. Her hair's definitely not orange.
She
But it's
is-
not
it's
like
not
red,
orange.
like not like the color red.
She's one of those girls.
I want to see her.
She's one of those girls like you. She doesn't need like a lot of makeup. She's just naturally
Yeah.
pretty.
I don't need a lot of.
She-
her.
No, yeah. I was talking about Mandy, but I was thinking about you.
I know.
Well,
we made eye
Jay, that's
contact.
exciting. I love this
It
new
is.
blossoming love.
Yeah.
It is exciting.
Thank you.
It's blossoming
You're a nice
like a
guy
lotus.
for the 5 minutes I've met you, and I think you deserve a good woman.
That's what they all say on the way
yeah.
out.
I mean, I wasn't scared when I first walked in.
You weren't scared?
I wasn't. No, I was like, I'm just meeting this
failed.
guy.
Wait a
You
minute.
failed.
Hold on.
I was like, Matt, I'm going to this random guy's house for this podcast. I was like, I don't know what happens if something happens.
You're
What-
good. You're fine.
Take these pills and you'll be fine.
yeah.
I've heard that so many times in my life.
I know.
These
Matt,
ones too.
Matt, we're sending her home with these. It's gonna be a great night. Okay. So let's get into these questions. These are the actual
Okay.
fan. You've
Okay,
heard the
fan questions.
You've heard
yeah,
these
I've
before.
heard some of them. I liked the animal fight one.
Animal.
They're like maracas.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm back. We're back.
Okay.
Okay.
Are you done now?
What are you gonna get Jess for Christmas?
What's that?
What are you gonna get Jess for Christmas?
You guys, I'm gonna need help with this. I don't know.
Yeah.
Let's
you're-
talk
I've given it some thought.
Should we
Does
talk
she
about it on air?
wear like? You should get her like a cute Lululemon tank top.
A what?
Lululemon. Every
You're
girl likes
confusing.
Lululemon.
You're confusing.
It's really expensive though.
What did you just call me?
really?
What is it? I'm
you could get
sorry.
her a cute tank top.
Get
Does
her-
she wear yoga clothes often?
Yes.
Yeah. Does she just do yoga?
No.
Okay.
She's like a boss. I'm not gonna
We won't
get
get
into
into
detail,
details.
but she's like a fucking.
Sorry, Jess.
like
You're
a-
probably like, God damn it, why are you talking about me so much?
Yeah, God, guys, stop hyping me up,
Sorry.
guys. Come on.
Well, we should go take a yoga class from her.
We
Does she
should.
do like classes?
Yes.
Okay.
We can do. We know a guy. I know a guy.
Perfect.
We know a guy. We can get in and
I know a guy that knows a chick.
yeah, and we'll bring our mats, and there better be soup. You
And-
hear that? And if you
You
hurt
hear
him,
that?
if you hurt him, if you hurt him,
There will be kettlebells to pay.
uh,
Okay. Anyways, fan question. Sorry, we have really bad ADD.
Jay, why don't you start?
Okay. Okay.
Into the microphone though.
All right. We'll go with what is your favorite animal and why?
Who's that from?
Wait,
That one's for me.
don't we? I know this one already. Silverback gorilla over here.
I do love a silverback, but it's not my favorite.
That's not your favorite.
No.
Matt's is a silverback.
It is.
Yes, Matt's is a silverback.
He likes
gorilla.
me. Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
so you guys have like a bond.
What's your
because of
favorite?
that.
What's your favorite animal?
I don't know. I was thinking about this the other day because I had a feeling this question would come up.
Yeah.
Wow, incredible.
Weird.
I don't. Can I have a minute?
Yeah, you can have a minute. Jay, why don't
Who
you?
you
go-
guys go because you know.
It's because I Googled you, found your number, and texted it to you, and you're like, who the fuck? Never mind. Weird.
In a drunken stupor, I'm like,
Yeah.
who is this person?
Yeah, when I get.
Joe's like, did some random guy text you? I was like, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know anything about that. Jay, what's your favorite animal and why?
The elephant.
Ooh, memory for days.
I love the elephant.
Majestic animal.
So many reasons. Let's see. They, by the time they die, they travel the earth about 4 times worth of walking.
Sure.
They come back and visit their dead. They have, graveyards, if you will, and they bury their dead. Well, put them in
I've
one
heard of
area.
this, yeah.
They never stop growing. Amazing, beautiful animal.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't want to fuck with it.
Hyper intelligent and super badass.
Absolutely. I always looked up to the elephant.
So did Mowgli.
Yeah.
Mowgli,
I always respected for all those reasons because those are important things.
You're absolutely right.
Mm-hmm. Huge in charge, smart, fucking handsome, giant trunk.
Yeah.
Know what no. Okay.
I know all about it. I can pick up a tree trunk too.
Yeah.
Just saying. Okay, and
Joe's favorite animal?
Hotly contested. I used to love. You shut your mouth when I'm looking at you. I would have to say of all time, if I had to pin it down, I have lots of animals. You know I love animals.
Yeah.
I know my shit.
That's probably why this is a little bit.
Love zoology, amateur zoologist. Love animals. My favorite animal in the world is still probably the tiger.
I was going to say the tiger.
Yeah, were you?
I swear
Did I
was.
steal it? Okay.
But then I'm like, I don't like cats.
Did
but
we
I like
just-
the tiger.
Did we just become...
We just became best friends.
Okay, that's I just wanted to
there
make
it is.
I was going to say a tiger or a cougar.
Cougars are... I love cougars.
Did you know tiger versus lion? Tiger wins.
Don't you dare bring that up in yes every
Okay.
time. The tiger is the largest of the Panthera
Mm-hmm.
family.
I love that band.
Yeah, Panthera. Dimebag Darrell, rest in peace, baby. He got shotted.
Pantera with
Here
a
we
lisp.
go. The stripes are skin deep. That's right, people. You heard it here first. They're orange and black, which is a great color combo if you think about it. They have
Don't
the
have to, it's
largest.
fact.
Yeah, they have the. They have the largest
Penis.
I love you so much.
I'm fucking ready. Go.
This bromance in here is undeniable.
Yeah.
And even though the cheetah is 125 pounds and is the fastest animal in the world on the land,
Mm-hmm.
the tiger is a close second in the big cats. They can run, even though they're 600 pounds, can run 55 miles an hour for a short putt.
Christ.
Yeah. 50. Do you know what it's like to get hit by something that large? Have you seen the bone? I love tigers.
Mm-hmm.
Just don't you hurt him. I will send a fucking tiger your way. I'll send a tiger. What's your favorite animal, Mandy?
You stole it. I was going to say the tiger.
I didn't mean to steal it.
It's okay.
It's terrible to steal
I'm thinking
tigers
like,
because there's only...
cougar, panther, that family.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
come out at night.
yeah,
They're very stealth.
yeah.
And
You're describing me
I
again.
don't like cats though,
Yeah.
and they're of the feline variety.
How do you feel about bears?
Oh, I like bears.
I love a bear.
A good black bear.
Yeah, good. Hey,
Why does it
okay.
have to be
We don't have to
black?
bring, we don't have to bring race
Why does
into
it have to be black bear?
Okay,
Okay.
okay. It couldn't be a polar bear.
I
Yeah.
think you know who. Now that I think about it, a moose.
Oh, that's my favorite.
High five
That's
right
my
now.
A
second
moose
favorite.
is
Shout out to Maine.
a moose
Sup?
is
Yeah.
cool.
Sup?
So my
Moose-
dad said one
I'm
time
so
he was
excited
like
right now.
in Germany in some like forest and he was just chilling there and a moose just trotted by.
Sup?
Yeah,
I
they're
c-
so cool. We saw one in Utah and he was just like sitting there.
That's where I saw my first
yeah,
moose.
Jay saw his first-
munching on some apple
Are
trees.
you just repeating the last iPod or the podcast?
She took notes. It clearly. She
I tried
took
to
notes.
memorize it just to sound cool.
I came.
She's amazing. Either way, I'm convinced she's amazing.
I came within
Google her.
10 feet of a bull moose in Maine in 2013.
Mm-hmm.
Turned a corner. I was with Blake.
They're so pretty. But a bison is pretty cool too.
Hold on. They're pretty, but they are by far the most aggressive animal in North America.
A moose?
Yeah.
More aggressive. Bisons are pretty aggressive. No?
They are like.
I'm not gonna fight with
You're
you
right,
on
though.
your.
You're right though.
Yeah.
Bison are
Bison
very
have
aggressive.
those
Sure they are.
huge
Sure.
heads.
Yep. Yeah.
They're trying to get them out of Yellowstone
Yeah, because
they're fucking everything up.
everybody's
Yeah.
worried
I
about
love it. I love
Everybody's
it.
worried about yeah.
I mean, I love their meat too. I eat them. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, it's so good.
Bison.
So good, so lean.
Beats a cow any fucking
Oh,
day,
yeah.
hands down. And then you got
Oh man,
elk.
cows! I eat cow. I like cows. I see them at the fair, and
Yeah.
there's just like shit falling out of their
Yeah.
butthole.
Yeah, those
Yeah.
are milking cows,
That's
but
gross. That's true.
Beautiful.
Clearly, I don't know my cow.
I love.
no.
But you know what else is good besides bison is elk. Have you had elk?
I haven't had elk. I think I might have had an elk burger once.
Oh,
I heard it's really good though.
Yeah.
I mean, I like
Yeah.
venison if it's prepared properly.
Venison
Venison
is
is
great.
delicious.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Yeah.
A lot of my friends hunt, so they're really good at preparing it.
Do you,
well.
everybody, just in case you're listening, this is Mandy Hellinger, the Savage.
She is this fucking savage. You
She-
know how many times I almost fell off my fucking chair?
Did I tell you she was a savage?
Yeah, and you described it perfectly.
Nicknamed by Joe.
Listen.
Wait, where's that fucking text? Do you have
Yeah.
your phone available?
Yes.
You
It is.
need to find that message.
What did I say?
I think I asked you. On
This
the
is
scale of-
exactly what happened.
Yeah.
Well, you want to go over? Are we doing this on? Are we doing this on air? Are you calling me out right now?
No, it's
Oh
perfect.
God.
Oh God, here we go. This actually happened, and it's gonna be.
I got it.
Okay. you got
Yeah. I texted Joe earlier, and I was like, on a scale from sweet girl to savage, what kind of girl is Mandy?
Both.
This is what I said.
This is what he said. He said sweet with a savage frosting. And he fucking nailed it. He says fuck, or this is what he said,
This is what I said.
in quote, says fuck, but ask about my sister's baby and emojis at the pics.
Is that true or what?
I do.
Nail-
I do.
Did I nail it?
So that's,
I did. I woke up that morning and the first thing I thought in my head was fuck, and I typed it and sent it to a client.
Yep.
That's not really good protocol.
No, that's perfect.
She apologized.
But I
she's-
was like,
she's a
fuck,
savage.
Joe. Oh my God. And then I was like, oh my God, I just said fuck to a client. That's like,
What were you about to say?
that's not good.
What were you about to say?
I just can't believe what a savage you truly are. You wake up in the morning, the first thing you think of is fuck. And for no reason at all, you send it to a random client.
Yeah.
Just
No,
because.
that's because when I missed I
No.
woke up too
No.
late
No,
and we missed our session. That's,
Not at all.
not at all.
Not at all.
you're turning this around.
I love it. No, seriously, I almost fell off my
But
fucking
do
chair
I do
3
I
times
care
this
about
episode.
everyone. Joe's a good guy. We bonded.
We did bond.
Yeah, and your sister's gone through some hard times. I feel bad for
She
her.
did. The baby is good.
You know,
But the baby's a savage because that baby's strong.
you know an awful
so
lot
strong.
This is gonna make Lee really happy, by the way.
I know. He sends me a picture and he's like, "Oh, does this make you happy?" When he missed his session because I was pretty pissed.
Yeah. I sent
And
the
I
baby.
was like,
I sent the
"Oh
baby in my
God.
wake.
Yeah, snuggle time.
Yeah, it was
They
Lily.
were so cute.
It was Lily and Audrey.
Aw.
They were so cute. And I said, she looks so
Aw.
good.
Yeah. I
She
know.
looks so good and healthy for
She's
what
a
she's
Sikorsky.
been through.
Sup?
I mean, that girl's going to grow up tough
Yeah.
as nails because she's
got
going to
a
have like a
scar
scar.
from here to
Yeah.
Okay, everybody.
She's going to rock that and be like, listen, when I was younger, my heart got surgery and I
All right.
They had
Yeah.
to pull my heart
had to
out.
pull my heart out.
No big deal.
I'm fine. I'm fine.
Yeah. Back the fuck up.
What? What? My uncle teaches me how to do jujitsu.
What's the problem? You
I
got a
think
cold?
I think it's a
You got a
durable
cold?
one.
You got a cold? I had my heart removed.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
So sup?
Oh, you're tired? Oh, my heart was ripped out.
Oh my god. Wait, I think it's adorable when girls try to pronounce jujitsu. Can you
I know,
just say
did
one
you
more?
see how I just fumbled on
Yeah,
that?
you said.
And then you just said
Juju-
juicy.
Yeah.
Say it again.
Jujitsu.
Got it.
Okay. Got
Nailed it on the first try.
Well, you're holding up cards for her, so that doesn't.
The pronunciation. Sometimes I'm really not
Jew?
good at pronouncing.
Which brings us into the next question. Let's bring up the next question.
Next question.
Go.
Okay.
This is a good one.
All right.
Just say it.
Yep. All right. Is there a particular cliche statement or phrase that people say that drives you nuts?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Like, that's fate.
What? Oh, I like that. Yeah, okay.
Can you use it like someone would use it where it would piss you off?
Like, oh yeah, I ran into my ex or something and blah, 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 blah. You're like, oh, that's fate. You guys are meant to be back together. Or
I
something.
hate that too.
Yeah.
Like, no. That was just a unfortunate set of events.
A momentary lapse of reason.
I'm sure there's more that I can think of, but
Jay?
just follow your heart.
Ugh.
I love that song.
Brian Adams. Go.
No, it's D.
It doesn't matter.
DHT.
Nope, doesn't matter.
D.
Nope. No, just say what you hate.
DTF.
You're fired.
Okay. I. Oh my God. Oh, I can't even
I know.
think of this shit.
I know it.
When someone has the case of, I was about to. So let me. I have an example written down. I was about to whoop his ass, but then someone had paged me.
Oh, you had the.
Yo, I was about to. I was about
Someone
to.
page me. What are they from? 1999.
Yo, that's in my head. He was.
Yo, I got a page. I gotta go.
Yo, I was about to whoop that dude's ass, but then what had happened though, and then but for real.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean.
Do you
No.
remember in high school when people have pagers? Be like, oh, my mom just paged me. I'm so dating myself right now. But remember, I'd be like, oh, I got a page. I'd be like, you have a pager? I don't have a pager.
Oh man.
Mom, I don't have a pager.
Yeah. I didn't have a pager. I had a raisin box that I put in my pants, so
Yeah.
people thought I had a fucking pager.
Yeah, I didn't have a pager.
You know
I
what
didn't
I
know
mean?
if I wanted a pager. I mean, what's the point of a pager?
A raisin box.
You put a matchbox
Yeah.
in there.
Yeah.
And then I'd wiggle my leg. Oh, someone! I gotta take this. Who the fuck is?
I'm sorry, I'm needed for surgery. I don't like about tos either.
Yeah.
I was about to be like, sup.
Here's the fucking
And then
thing.
shit went wrong,
Don't
Jack.
don't tell me what you're about to do.
Tell me what you did to
Tell
me.
me
Yeah,
what you fucking
exactly.
did.
Yeah,
I
I,
love
like it.
That
Amen.
is.
I love it.
That's been I've been living this for the last actually couple weeks, and it's driving me nuts. So don't tell me what you're fucking about to do. Tell me what you've done. Tell me what you did.
Yeah. Yeah, don't tell me what you
I was
tell
just
me-
about to call you.
Yeah.
I hate you.
Fired.
I hate you so much.
Mine is more grammatical than situational,
Mm-hmm.
but it still works.
Oh, I know what you're gonna say.
I don't like when people misspeak and say supposedly.
I have a funny story.
Hold on. Pause.
Oh, yeah.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Okay, go on.
I don't like supposedly.
Mm-hmm.
That will infuriate me. I always call it doesn't matter who you are.
Yeah.
I'll call you out. And all of the suddenly,
Is that even-
I was like, I hate that's. And then the other one that I really hate, besides acrossed.
when
Mhm.
someone uses the wrong your.
Oh, dude, don't even get me started. I hate. Don't even. Because I'll burn this motherfucker down.
What a great question.
I don't like when someone says for all intensive purposes.
Mm-hmm.
It's all intents and purposes. You fucking uneducated cocks.
Mm-hmm.
Not intensive. Sorry, Jay.
All intensive purposes.
Yeah.
All intense.
All intents, for all intents and purposes. It's not intensive purposes. Also Pacific. It's specific.
Not Pacific.
Yeah. It's not. I'm being Pacific about it. I'm going to specifically tell you what's going on here, Jay.
I also don't like. I want to ask you a question.
Oh. Yeah, that sounds like murder to me.
Yeah, like, do you want to kill me?
yeah.
Or do you want to ask me a question?
Yeah.
I'm confused right now.
I always say it. I always say it back. I always say, "You mean ask?" Okay.
You do that.
I know.
I know. I'm
I
sorry.
do it with everything.
You do it with
Yeah.
everything.
Well,
Yeah.
they just, you're just trying to correct him in a nice way.
No, I don't do it in a nice way.
Jay says.
I do it in
You
the,
mean ask?
no,
Yeah.
no. I do it with a look that says, "Read a fucking book."
When someone says Pacific to me,
Tahi,
I start referencing an ocean.
the.
Let me be Pacific about it.
Right.
You want to sail on a different ocean of the coast
Yeah.
we're on and then ask me the question? Or what
Yeah.
are we doing here?
This ties in another one.
What are we doing here?
When somebody uses big words incorrectly, and they think especially in the middle of
yeah.
like an argument.
Responsibilitrist.
Yeah. Yeah. And like you're in the middle of it and you're listening and you know they're fucking incorrect with whatever word they're trying to use. Oh my God.
Yeah.
I don't have an example.
I know what you mean, though. Yeah.
I have thousands.
But yeah.
I heard a person use vicarious incorrectly once.
Mm-hmm.
That I called them out on that.
Good.
I've heard
Good.
someone use miscellaneous
Yeah.
incorrectly.
How did they use it incorrectly?
I can't remember, but I called them the fuck out on it. I
Yeah.
was like, "That
I
is
wish you would remember.
Yeah, I know. I can't remember. Actually, I know the guy who did it.
You should remind
name's
him
Nate.
of the situation.
He's one of my employees. Sup, Nate?
Oh, Nate Dogg. What up, Nate Dogg?
Fired. Okay.
There it is.
Wait, should we tell the story about Fired? Back
Oh,
in the day.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I was listening to the podcast, and these fools over here talking about, oh, I fired her.
Which podcast?
Fired that person.
Which podcast?
Which podcast?
Which
Fired
podcast
that
are you
number
with?
4?
No.
Oh.
What's the name of it?
Oh, the Savage podcast.
Yeah.
Just
Okay.
a reminder, folks.
Yeah, that's a beautiful savage
Yeah.
right there saying that. So
So they were, and I'm laughing to myself inside because back in the day when my brother was in high school, my brother's like, 37, so it's a little while ago. We had a good friend who is now passed. We miss him very much. But they used to make these cards for each other. They're like on computer paper. And when someone would do something stupid, they'd just be like, you're fired. So he would come over all the time and we'd like joke around. And I became good friends with him because he's my brother's best friend. So he would, make sexual comments to us and my sister and I. And we were like younger. It was pretty hilarious. And they would just hand out these cards and they'd just be like, you're fired.
you're fired.
Fired. You're fired.
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 And they did this all the time. This is when they were like seniors or juniors in high school. So this is going back to like 98.
This is incredible.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I love a good fired
Yeah.
story.
And I was telling these guys earlier, I think it originated from a Vanilla Ice movie.
We're gonna edit that part out.
I mean, a good Vanilla Ice movie.
That's wrong.
I gotta remember. I should
Can't be
Google
right.
it because
No.
I really want to
No.
remember the name of the movie.
Not at all.
Not at all.
You Google it.
Googling.
Should we do the next question?
Yes,
All right.
please.
We won't talk about Vanilla Ice anymore.
No. Not
Nope.
at all.
Sorry.
Not at all.
Sorry.
By the way, while we're looking for this next question, I would just like to say, anybody out there listening, the next biggest thing is, it's already a thing because everyone's saying it. Everyone Joe and I are circled and surrounded by is
Cool
fired.
as ice.
Who?
That's the Vanilla Ice movie.
Cool as ice.
Oh, that was a movie.
Yes.
Yeah. Apparently did great.
From 1991.
No,
Okay.
let's keep it there.
Sorry.
Let's keep it in 91.
Yeah.
We'll let it rest in peace.
Let's never talk about
91.
that again. That's cool.
So everyone,
I'm taking this
They
check
actually
back.
fired the movie.
I'm gonna take this back, and you're fired. So dear listeners, we're starting a revolution with this fired thing, because it's taking off. It's ridiculous. Everyone tries to. Well, you can't fire me. I'm sorry, but
Only I can fire Joe.
it's incredible. So I want everyone to just randomly walk up to somebody, whether you know them, you don't, and fire them. It's gonna feel good. I promise.
It's the greatest feeling in the world.
Yeah.
Can I tell you something that happened today? Speaking of
Are you sending Sheila a card?
You're fired.
that.
That felt so good.
I was
Who's Sheila? Oh, that was the intern.
I just
No.
saw Sheila and a number and an address. I was wondering if you were
That's-
sending her an apology.
Well,
card.
she's probably moving out of that place because she can't afford
that
it.
anymore. Not with 3 kids and
That's
a
done.
diabetic
yeah, I mean
husband.
that street sounds pretty fancy.
Hope you got your
Okay, sorry.
Hope your insulin's stocked up for the next year. Whoops. Okay. So
Okay,
I was
moving on. So walk up to someone and just tell them you're fired.
I was in Home
Yes.
Depot.
Hashtag fired.
What if you just walk up to like your boss and we're like, you're fired?
Yeah.
I've-
Do it.
Yeah. Well, I don't
Do it.
have one.
I fired you.
Yeah. I don't have
I
one
a
either.
boss.
Yeah, what the heck? I have a
Yeah.
boss. Okay.
Ooh, sorry about that.
I mean, in my kettlebell life, I don't have a boss, but in my real job.
Yeah, but no one shows up to that.
Yeah, my clients, peace out. I mean, you're not my only client, Joe. God,
yeah.
come on now.
What are you talking about?
Ooh.
I'm definitely the only client.
I think she just fired you, dude.
I did
She
fire him
did.
already the other day.
She fired me via text.
Yeah, I did. I was
There's
like, "You're-
nothing worse.
You're fired.
Yes, go up to somebody and fire them.
I was in Home Depot because I
And see
bought
their reaction.
I bought a house.
Yeah.
I was in Home Depot.
Yeah.
And I asked where the baseboard molding was.
Mm-hmm.
They took me completely to the right place
Yeah.
to find the baseboard molding. And I didn't like it. I didn't get to look through the store, so I fired him.
Good.
It was an old woman.
Good.
He should have fired, or she should have fired you. She
You
should
fired-
be like, you should know her that is. You're a dude.
You fired both of them?
I send people out for things. Yeah, I fired both of them.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Good.
I don't have time for that.
Good.
I don't have time for that.
So fucking fired. Oh my god. Have you fired anyone yet?
I mean, I fired some people.
Will you make me the no?
In the past?
I want you to walk up to somebody tomorrow. Either that you like or don't like,
Okay.
And I want you to fire them.
and I want you to fire them.
I want you
Okay.
to go up to him and say, "Yeah, okay, yeah,
You're
yeah, that's great.
fired.
You're fired.
Right.
You're
and it
fired.
always works if you kind of cut them off
You got to cut him off."
to the point where
Should
you're,
we give him an example?
yeah.
Okay, we're at Tim Hortons. Could I get a double hazelnut?
What was that?
Could I get a double?
I'm sorry.
A double?
What?
With
That
a-
is
Fired.
awkward.
Okay.
So wait, I have a story about a drive-through story.
Ooh.
So Matt and I go to Sonic, and
Who's Matt again?
my fiance.
Right, Hawaii. Go.
He's so handsome.
He is
I'm
handsome.
so excited.
He is handsome.
He is.
He's a
He
handsome
is.
lad.
Joe got the pleasure of meeting him.
He's handsome, Jay.
So we go to Sonic, and we're
What?
like, we're on a, I don't know, a road trip somewhere in the middle of nowhere. Matt's like, oh, there's a Sonic. Let's go. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
So he likes these like dreamsicle things, like an orange creamsicle. So it's a creamsicle.
Matt likes those?
Yeah, it's like, vanilla ice cream with like orange slushy.
Is he gonna be okay with you telling all his friends that he likes something called a dreamsicle?
Yeah.
I think it's called the creamsicle, not dreamsicle.
That makes
No,
more
it's
sense.
it's a
Yeah.
dreamsicle.
But
Yeah.
we can call it a dreamsicle.
Hey, Matt, heard about the dreamsicle?
Yeah.
Fired.
I've
Go.
got a dreamsicle.
So he's talking into the thing, and he's like, yeah, I want a creamsicle. And she's like, creamsicle. I don't think we have that. He's like, it's like orange and cream. Cherry? No, orange.
Nope.
Blueberry?
Fired. See how that works?
Yeah.
See what you do there?
Yeah.
Right there.
She went on like 4 things. He's like, no, it's orange with some cream. You're fired.
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 Right
You
there.
got it.
Fired.
She got it.
Fired.
See how that works?
Yeah, it was
Perfect
pretty hilarious.
example.
We
Cut him
still-
off at the pass.
We still laugh about
Cut
it.
him
to
off at
this
the
day.
pass. That's the only way you can do it.
Mm-hmm. You sound like
Are you guys
The last
wine
interview.
Are you guys wine fans? And if so, what kinds do you like? Melissa from Scranton, Pennsylvania.
Oh, good old Scranton. Scranton,
The
PA.
Office.
The Office.
Mm-hmm.
I am a wine
I'm a
fan.
huge wine fan.
Me
Yeah.
too. I went to Napa last year. It was amazing. If you haven't been to Napa,
Napa Valley, California.
yeah, you should go. It's fun.
I own it actually.
Oh, you own?
Yeah.
Well, what the hell? Why have you invited me yet?
Because you've been
fired. You're fired from Napa.
I thought we hired your family and fired all of them.
Yeah. I think that's what we did.
I love your laugh, by the way.
It's a great laugh.
Thanks. Yes, I'm a wine fan.
What
Red wine, preferably.
red wine? Do you have anything specific? Don't use that one because that's mine.
Okay. Pinot Noir or a good cab.
A good cab.
A good cab or a Pinot Noir.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Jay?
This one's gonna be a little long-winded.
Okay, go ahead.
Apothic Red.
Why?
It is good, and it's
It's-
the right price point.
Yeah, it's my favorite. Before I really got into wine, like I would drink wine, but it wasn't something that I was well versed in. I've tended bar in my lifetime, and
No.
I knew what went
At
with
Woody's
what
Pub?
and blah blah blah. What is that? Where I know you from?
That's where.
No. So once I started kind of getting really into it for myself, not to make money, but I called Joe up and I was like, hey, I need to know a good red wine. And he's like, oh, I got it. I got one you're going to love.
For Jess?
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
I love it.
Nailed it.
So I opened it up. I bought it. Apothic Red. Favorite wine. It's got the oak. And I'm like, dude, what the fuck? Talked to them at the store, and they were like, yeah, it's the most popular wine now. Joe's been drinking this since before it was like
Before
Big.
it was popular.
before
Yeah.
it was like the
I'm a wine
thing.
guy.
You're a
Yeah.
wine guy.
Big time.
Yeah.
Big time. 65 bottle collection in my cellar.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
Yeah. That's my
My dad
Is
is
that
a-
your favorite?
My dad's a big wine guy, and he really does like the Apothic Red.
I want to meet your dad. Okay.
And he's a guy that would like buy $400 bottles of wine.
I
So
want to meet your dad. So, me, it's a little more complicated. Just a little bit. You stop with that finger I'm not going to tell you again. I like Chateau Neuf de Pape. I also like Phantom by Bogle. It's a Meritage. But as far as like going to a party, anything that goes with anything, this is the winner. Apothic Red is the winner.
Yeah, that's definitely. I do like the Wyatt cab.
Wyatt?
Wyatt cab.
You like Wyatt cab?
I do.
It's not as dry as some of the other cabs.
Yeah.
It's fuller bodied. It's a
Yeah.
little fruitier.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. This is the jam.
Yeah.
This goes with. You can serve
That's
this.
like
with,
a good one. You can just go buy a case for Christmas.
yeah,
and
for
have
like
it around for
under $100
for
Yeah.
decent price.
Yeah, you
yeah.
can get a good. Yeah.
Have you tried? What's the
Apothic
Apothic Dark?
Crush, Apothic Crush, and Apothic Dark.
I think I tried the Apothic Dark. I like the
I
red
bet
better.
you did.
I don't like
I
the
heard
dark.
that about. I heard
You
that.
know.
I heard that. I heard that.
I read that on Google.
I heard that. Yeah, we Googled you and it said.
God,
dark.
why
Tried
is there
that
so
dark.
much on Google?
Yeah, I
Dude,
know.
Stop digging through my trash.
it's
We're all
Trash.
about the Google web
Yeah.
and your trash.
Yeah. Joe sniffed your Facebook. Turns out he hated it because it was Facebook.
Do we have any more,
Mm.
or should we go to the final question?
Let's go to the final question.
The final question, ladies and gentlemen.
Before
Okay.
we go there, let's
PodcastSavage@gmail.com. Send in your questions at &PodcastSavage on Twitter. Snapchat Savage Space.
AF
And that means
as fuck.
hit us up. Don't hit up that ginger.
Wait, I heard about that too.
Yeah. Are you on
Fuck that
Snapchat?
bitch.
I'm not on Snapchat.
Mandy,
I know,
what
I'm
is the deal with you?
I'm really behind the times.
You miss snaps of Jay and I,
Smooching?
not just smooching,
Yeah.
nestling each other's pecs,
Yeah.
lifting kettlebells randomly for no reason.
In our bunk
Jay,
beds.
when are you going to come lift kettlebells with us?
Not this Saturday.
You're going to be with Jess this Saturday?
8 o'clock Jay is
Not pretty.
that a thing?
8 o'clock, Jay?
Would
Yeah.
I'm up early every fucking morning, and not by choice.
We're talking about Saturday, homie.
Well, if you're looking for me Saturday, you should probably call me Sunday because I'll be sleeping.
I love you. You're the only reason I live and breathe in this world.
Well, you'll have to come join us.
I will.
Someday.
I would love to.
So hit us
Anyways.
up there. Go to our YouTube channel, The Savage Podcast, and subscribe. You
Subscribe.
fucks. We can't afford this. We're broke.
Bro.
We're not broke. We're fucking doctors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I carry my bank statement in my back pocket.
I carry a bank in my back pocket. So
I
there
c-
it is.
Yeah, you can.
I
cash,
work at a bank.
You can cash your checks at Joe's pocket.
Mandy can cash all of our checks. She sees a lot of zeros from us.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Paula's.
the final question. Are you ready?
Take a breath.
How did the dinosaurs become extinct?
Do you know the answer to this?
This is from Rafael in Argentina.
Yes. Do you know the answer to this, Mandy?
Mandy, what do you got? We're huge dino fans, so
Huge dino
Yeah.
fans.
We're
Wasn't it something
anthropologists.
to do with ice? Ice storms.
you just uh-huh.
Keep going.
Ice blanketed the earth and killed
The ice
all
caps?
vegetation.
Yeah, no. So we're not even close there.
No. No.
That's okay.
No.
Oh, you're way off.
You're fired. Okay.
So she's obviously not a paleontologist.
No.
No,
Or a
sorry.
Wait a minute
meteorologist.
before we go. Wait a minute.
Oh, a meteor.
Hold on.
A meteor.
Meteorologist?
Mama,
No, a meteor struck the earth.
my mother baked the Savage Podcast
Oh,
Some
your
cho-
mom's so sweet.
some chocolate chip cookies.
She's my mom. My mom would do something like that.
She wanted us to try them on
Oh.
air. You have to eat it.
Oh my God, you're making me eat this.
If I eat it, you eat it.
Okay.
I'll
We
eat
are-
all three. Fuck
Hey,
you guys.
We already
Yeah.
already drank our sugar.
You're
Yeah.
both fired. Give me all three.
So everyone take a bite and then everybody
Do we
tell
have to
mom how
cheers?
great they are. We have to cheers.
Cheers our
them.
cookies.
Cheers our cookies.
Oh, cheers.
All right.
Take a bite.
Okay.
Good job, Mama Joe.
Good job, Mom. Mom, I'm living at home now until the house closes. So I'm going to need about 100 more of these.
Oh, she's gonna listen to this.
Yeah.
They're all right.
Penis.
Hey, good mama, Joe.
How's your mom feel about that?
About me moving in?
Well,
Or
just
about penis?
about your podcast.
Penis.
She's only listened to a little parts of it. She's probably going to be appalled.
The parts,
Hang on.
The parts you let her listen to.
Yeah.
Before she gets pissed at me, these are amazing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they are really good.
Yeah, they're really fucking good.
They're like Got a crunch, but they're soft at the same time.
Ready? Listen. Ready? Hold on. All right.
Do it. Can I do it with the pop screen?
Do you always breathe heavy when you eat cookies?
Yeah. Mom. Good job, Ma. Ma, we love you.
Yeah. We love you.
Two-thirds of
You
us.
put up with Joe for so long.
You did. 33 years.
Mhm.
That's an accomplishment.
I heard his childhood was pretty rough.
It was a little
It was
rough.
pretty bad.
I moved out at 16.
Yeah, badass.
Good.
I'm back for the first time in 17 years.
Wow.
I'm back, motherfucker.
Mama,
Ma! Cookies.
Meatloaf!
Mom!
Meatloaf! Now! What are you doing in there? I never know what she's doing in there.
Tang and Rice Krispie treats immediately.
Grape drink.
Yeah.
Great.
Let me get that perp. You got that perp in that chick? Okay, let's not get... Okay.
Easy.
The dinosaurs.
Yeah.
What do you know?
I know the whole story, but if you'd like to join in, or if you'd like to join in.
Okay, well, we know that it happened during an economic crash.
Yeah.
That's number one.
Yeah. Do we have a year?
I believe it was 1080
Yeah.
AD
10 AD.
was the last dinosaur.
Yeah.
They were hanging on.
So it was the year 10 AD.
AD.
And like you said, we were in an economic crisis here in the United States.
Yep, things weren't going well.
Not at all.
Jesus had just died
Yeah.
30 years before.
Yeah.
Things weren't going great. The market crashed,
Yeah.
and they didn't. The tyrannosaurs were complaining that there wasn't enough stegosaur to eat, and the stegosaurs were complaining that there wasn't enough grass
Yeah.
or rocks.
Bunch of fucking complaining ass motherfuckers. I mean,
Turns out dinosaurs are they're pussies.
yeah.
Yeah, tell him to grow up. Grow up, hair.
Grow up.
Easy, savage. I just saw you just chugged that entire empty bottle of water.
Yeah.
There was nothing in it.
Yeah,
And
that's cool.
I caught you. It's
Yeah.
okay.
It's
I
all
was getting
roofies
the
now.
last sip.
That was. Why did it take you 30 seconds to do that? There's this much water in there.
I was getting the...
She splashed it all on her face.
Easy. Easy.
Should I not be describing what's happening right now?
No.
Okay.
No. Mom's going to listen to this.
Okay.
No.
Sorry,
Lock it
Mom.
up. Lock it up.
Lock it up.
Lock
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 it
it
down.
up.
Lock it
Those
up.
cookies were good.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah. Back to the
Economic
dinosaurs.
crash.
Yeah.
And then
Of the year
They were
10.
complaining.
and bout of scabies.
Oh, the scabies, dude.
The scabies hit hard.
The scabies hit.
What about bed bugs?
Yeah. Bad bugs.
Bad bugs.
The bad bugs. The tyrannosaurs can't sleep with
Yeah.
everybody.
With the fucking hands
Yeah.
itching, you
You
can't
can't
itch.
do
Ew.
much
when-
with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you're trying to,
You got a bed bug on your left testy,
Yeah.
and your fucking right arm only
Right.
goes to your belly button. You got a
Ouch.
problem.
Yeah.
You got a
Yeah.
problem. So
where were
and
we
then
in the
Obama.
story? Oh yeah. I don't think we should go to Obama. I don't think people are ready for that.
We won't divulge that information yet.
No, NASA hasn't released it.
Okay. There was a big drop in the market right in the Yucatan Peninsula.
Yeah. Was it the South or the West?
It was the West.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
I didn't. I'm not clear with that portion. I do know. What you said, the Tyrannosaurus Rex with the bed bugs.
Yeah.
Let's visit that.
Yeah.
They what the is that a fucking phone? They
Yeah.
ended up getting their bed bugs from Saudi Arabia, and that was on the 10th of July, the year 9 AD.
Yep.
That's 09 AD, and
Turns out there's a Tyrannosaurus over there too. Saddam Hussein, everybody. Mary, I love you. Don't you go running off on me.
loosen up, pull the photographs up off the floor. We can ruin memories another day. Pull us a bottle and take a candle from the cupboard. We'll sit in the silence that goes away. Set aside, they all disappear with you in a suitcase. Maybe it ain't okay, I'm too old to cast a line. Loneliness is such a lonely